doesn't matter. It's here now. We're good now.
Hello, everyone.
Hello to everyone who is seeing this. Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, you know what I realized? We could probably do this and then like that, maybe. I don't know. We were trying to figure out, because I moved my setup somewhat recently. We're trying to figure out the best setup for Amy's streams.
Yes.
That works fairly well, I think.
I think that works.
Yeah.
More or less.
What's up, everybody?
Hello. And
Greetings.
welcome back to another Tower of God stream. I see Amir in chat.
I know. What's up, Amir? Amir's excited for you
Yeah.
to get to these chapters, which can't blame you. These are really fun chapters.
I'm excited to see, especially the title, which I do not know what.
Yeah, I kind of like mildly spoiled Amy. I didn't tell her anything about what it means, but I did give her a name. You know. It's your fault for not being caught up week to week. Like, I gotta give you something, you know.
Exactly. So
It's not your fault. I'm kidding. It's not your fault.
We'll just see. I'll just have to wait until whatever that thing happens.
It's no big deal. It means banana peel, because Rack likes bananas. Gakjadosaeng, it means banana peel. You'll see. It'll all make sense. It'll all... Amy's like...
Banana.
Amy's like so like... I can't tell if you're confused or genuinely like...
I am confused.
or if you genuinely believe it or...
No.
Fair enough,
I
fair enough.
don't.
Tower of Minor spoilers. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Amy needs a thumbnail. Amy needs a title. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That is a necessity.
You can give the recap while
Yeah.
we wait. This time we started earlier.
Bada bing, bada boom. We actually did start like on time, basically.
Yeah.
So good on us.
Yes, basically.
Not
on time.
freaking
Yay.
bad. Let me scooch up a little closer here. So, last time on Tower of God, the nest continues, right? And we were able to go through the first wall of the nest. However, there's now a second wall, which means that it is now time to take on the fifth squadron of Jihad's army, which is Yasracha's squadron. So we have Yasracha and all of his goons. We have Calavan and Chonhee allied now with Bomb and Thug. So we have a Gus and Love. We have Sophia. We have Namo. Remember Namo and Sola, the two twin wave controller girls? Cha and Doan, White. You know, we're the whole squad is appearing. What's up, Bahala? Appeared to say hi? Well,
Hello.
shout out to you.
Thanks for saying hi.
What was I gonna check it out? I don't know what I was gonna say to you. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it. Calavan is temporarily teaming up with Bomb. Yasracha said, listen up, you brave souls. To match everyone up with the best suited opponent, we're gonna play a game.
Right,
That's where
back
we
when
ended.
Games back when, like, test games.
Tower of God always finds a way. You know, now that we're in the middle of war, we still gotta find a way.
Yes.
Matt says, stopping by to say hi. Hope you enjoy. I'll have to watch later. Well,
Thanks
shout
for
out,
saying
Matt.
Hi, the way
yeah. Thanks for
Nice
stopping
to
by.
see ya.
Simply the duo of girls that are in the top 10 strongest wave control. So, okay, this was a funny... No. That's not true. So, okay. Amy's like, what? So, that's a reference to a video I made a while back. Shout out CBR. I don't know if you've ever seen the CBR top 10 lists or whatever. It's like, it's a website that talks about anime and stuff. And they made a top 10 wave controllers, like top 10 strongest wave controllers in TOG. You know what? Oh, what's up, Gianna? Welcome. What's up,
Hi,
Emily? Emily, yeah. It's worth pulling up. I won't put it on screen, but top 10 strongest wave controllers, Tower of God. This was so funny. Here it is.
Oh, I've seen that magazine. Yeah.
So, number 10, they have Doan, right?
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Number 9, Evankel.
How is she numbered?
This is the first little thing that makes everybody go, huh, I wonder who's going to be above Evankel. Must be some pretty strong people, right? Must be some pretty top 10 people, huh?
Okay.
You know, some top tier characters. They have Gustang at 8.
Who's higher than Gustang?
Han Sung Yu.
Oh my god.
Han Sung Yu at 7. Haracha at 6, naturally. Lopo Biaren sliding on in there at number 5. Kurdan at number 4. Waboom. So-O at number 3. Sola and Namo at number 2. And Bomb at number 1. Do you agree with that list?
No.
I mean, Haracha the wave controller. That's the other thing. Haracha is not even a wave controller. Like, he's a scout.
Is a guide. Was she a wave
Right.
controller as
I
well?
mean, I don't know. Hwarayun was in the wave controller class, even though she's a guide. So maybe you could say it's weird. I don't know. It like you could maybe argue they weren't going by strength, but like how else were you? They said the strongest wave control. They could be saying like strongest for a wave. None of it makes sense. I don't care what your reasoning is. It does not make sense. It's freaking weird. At least they knew the characters. You know, they knew the character names. Shout out. No ill will to whoever made it, but it's just such a funny article. It's like, damn, such a funny article.
Yeah.
But anyway.
They probably were like, their management probably was like, we need an article of this game that's like right now, or I mean this anime or webtoon that's popular right now. We need it for tomorrow. So they were like, wave controller. Oh,
yeah,
it says wave controller.
Wave controller sounds cool. I don't know. That's true. It's technically top 11 because of Namo and Sola. I don't know. Yeah. 10 strongest wave controllers at holding their breath underwater. Exactly. It's like top 10 strongest wave controllers at chess. It's like, what is this ranking? But anyway, so that's where we left off. I feel like the rest is pretty self-explanatory. We had Gus and Love, Namo and Sola. They were fighting off the squadron. And yeah, I think we're ready to continue. Let's freaking do it. We have 5 chapters today because I know they get pretty long. So we're here for a lot of content.
Oh my gosh.
Can use Shinsu, therefore wave controllers. Yeah, pretty much. I'm surprised they didn't put Rack on the list, you know? Rack is my favorite wave controller. Anyway, here we go. Tower of God, Season 3, Episode 69, Chapter 486. I want you to be in our shoes, where this was almost 2 years. Okay, you waited 1 week. We waited 104-ish weeks, like 100 weeks, roughly.
Oh my gosh.
It was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. It was brutal.
Does the art get better?
It depends on who you ask. The art style definitely changes. I think that there's a few panels that look a little off to me. It could be because SIU brought in some assistants that were taking over, which I think is great. But the art style, it takes a little bit to get used to, but he got better at it. You'll quickly see. Because it's sharp, it's good, it's consistently really good, and I like it a lot. It's just different from maybe like, you know, a lot of people like Floor of Death and Name Hunt for the art style, and it's very different than that. So it depends on who you ask.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's more consistently high quality though.
We shall see.
Yeah, let's freaking do it. Alrighty. Episode 69 of Season 3. We have the last panel we had ever seen. It's now starting with the new chapter.
Yes, that chapter. I do not want to go up against it.
What? Come on.
This is gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
Love!
We got Mule Love, baby. Let's go.
I want a love thumbnail at some point.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. We'll see if we can do that. All right. Do you remember their names? Any of their names, just one.
Chat, something chat. Something.
You know,
chat.
yes, you're not wrong. That is like half a point.
Okay, I know the girl and the boy's name.
Yep.
Really similar.
Yes. Correct.
I give up.
All right, so we have Hasacha.
Oh my god.
We have Haracha.
Hasacha and Haracha. See?
Yep, you're not. Yeah, that's some points for sure. Yeah, you're not wrong. The mouse is Nanatona.
Oh my god.
And this guy's Kendrick DL.
They're so hard. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just think of like Kendrick. I don't know. Kendrick, Hasacha, Haracha, Nanatona.
Okay.
There you go.
As catch me again next week.
I will. And you're gonna nail them all.
I doubt it.
Bombs drip decreasing, Sag. Yes, some people make fun of Bomb's outfits going forward.
Really interesting.
Hidden floor bomb is the true drip. That's true. All right. Is he an irregular? This is my first time seeing an irregular, aside from Lord Jihad or the family leaders. He doesn't look all that different from us. I would have never guessed he's an irregular if no one told me. See, I hate this cat. You can see it's starting to. You're starting to see why I hate this thing. This thing is the ugliest freaking cat ever. I'm telling you.
It does kind of look kind of intimidating.
Like its eyes are way too big. This thing looks so unnatural. You see this thing in your nightmares. I'm telling you.
It's not too bad.
Really? All right. Well, let's keep reading. You know. As the host of this game, I look forward to playing with such impressive players. Game? But before we start the game, I have to apologize for something. I didn't think we would end up facing each other as enemies like this. Former Army Corps Commander Calavan, I apologize on behalf of the Army. I had no idea Liboric was up to something like this. We in the 5th Army Corps have no grudge against you, so we'd rather not fight.
By the way, pop up the chat.
Oh, my bad. My bad. There we go. If you agree to participate in the game that I've prepared, I'll give you a chance to meet Army Corps Commander Liboric. What do you say? If you refuse, we'll have no choice but to fight you, so I hope you'll agree to take part. So you'll let me meet Army Corps Commander Liboric if I just participate in your little game? That's right. I'd like to just let you meet him, but I work for the Army, so you can understand my situation. All right. In that case, I'll gladly take part in your game. He's like, sign me up! Calavan!
First.
That's true. That's true. He's like, I don't even care what it is. But if you break your promise, I'll do everything I can to destroy you and the 5th Army Corps. All right. Don't worry. I'll make sure that won't be necessary. It looks like things have calmed down a bit on Calavan's end, but I still don't see the person who should have shown up first. Baylord Yama. Damn it, when can I leave? They're like, you stay behind for now. We're gonna babysit you. Tower of God, the second defensive wall, chapter 3.
Can Haracha control him easily?
Yeah, it seems as though they may have a plan for that, but we don't know for sure.
Okay, so he's backing off for now.
Yeah, he's backing off for now.
Okay.
Yama, I know you're eager to go, but just wait a bit longer. Let's wait and see what Yasracha's game is before you leave. Fine. It's so hard to calm down. I've never been so anxious in my life. My hands are drawn in so much detail.
Bomb. Yama's patience is reaching its limit. It looks like he might jump out any minute now. There's only so much a regular like me can do to stop him. Would you mind asking Haracha what kind of game he has in mind?
Sure. Excuse me. Over here.
I want an order.
Yeah, could I have like a McDouble? Thanks. You say you want to play a game, right? What kind of game do you have in mind? A game that will allow you to get what you want if you're willing to suffer just a little bit. Are you interested? I'm not sure. I need more details than that. You're more cautious than I thought, but you're going to have to play anyway. Bring it out. Bum 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 bum.
Floating thing that I don't actually know what it is. Is that the game arena? Did he have that prepared since the very start?
Remember last week I was like, what's that in the background? Because I didn't know it was shown that early. It's crazy.
What the heck is that?
It's huge. What the heck is that thing? This is where we'll be playing our game. It's called the Cat Tower.
Oh, I see. little balls we have with.
Yep, exactly. Amy knows we have cats. Yep.
Oh my
It's a cat
God.
tower. It's a little plaything. I actually never really put that together.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I never looked at it that way. It literally is a cat tower.
Where they scratched
Yep.
and ran up
Yep.
on it?
Let's
What the heck?
go.
What the heck?
Now you're going to play a game in that tower and on several floating fields. The two areas are completely different but synced with each other, and you'll go between the two as you complete the game. You'll be divided between the two areas, but you'll try to help or hinder each other as part of the game.
This is so weird. It's like, why? Who thinks up of a game right at this moment?
In the middle
at
of
this
a war,
situation, in the
yeah.
middle of a war? Like,
Yep.
Because
It's simply because it's probably more convenient than an all-out fight, you know?
Huh.
Just so you know, some canines are trapped in the cat tower. If you refuse to play the game, they'll all die.
Oh.
Jordan and Berdich.
Oh my
all
gosh.
of them.
Okay.
Although they won't all survive, even if you agree to play the game, of course. That son of a...
I should have known.
Still, it's better to save a few than to let them all die, right? So, what do you say? If you don't feel like playing my game, we can just have a normal fight. It's just that you'll lose all the canines in the tower. Don't try any of your cheap little tricks with me!
Oh no.
This isn't a game! There you are. I tried to wait, but I couldn't stand it anymore!
Yama!
You're holding people hostage and you call yourself an Army Corps commander? You should be ashamed of yourself. Get out here right now so I can fight you! If I win, you let the executives go! Ah, Yama, you're sure confident for someone who was hiding from me. Shut up! I was only hiding because you're such a sneaky bastard. I'm not afraid of you now! Get out here right now. I'm gonna settle this once and for all! You're kidding, right? Why would I just go ahead and fight you? What? I'm trying to change the dynamic a bit with those canine hostages. Fighting you now wouldn't help turn the tables in our favor at all, so why would I do that? Weren't you aware of that when you challenged me? Just look around, Yama. Sorry, I've never even seen Hamilton, and that's still like, I don't know why that.
I did references of Hamilton songs, I think, last stream.
Oh no, it's corrupting my brain. It's not good.
Subconsciously, it's corrupting.
No! This war won't end simply by rescuing those canines. That boy came here to rescue his master. And former Army Corps Commander Calivan is here to get revenge on the current commander of the 4th Army Corps. Yama, you may have come here to avenge the canines, but achieving your own personal revenge won't bring this war to an end. Now, to everyone who's listening, I just punched my microphone. Sorry, everybody. We're in a pretty weird setup here.
But if you can't really see the screen, though.
It's fine. How it was before was right in front of my face. I think what we probably did was the monitor might have been scooched down, but it's fine. We will make do.
Yeah.
Now, to everyone who's listening, think carefully about this. This game may be dangerous, but it will take you to wherever you want to go. It'd be ridiculous to throw away a chance like that just to fight me right now. It's up to you all. Will you play the game and go where you want to go?
Wait, I need to process what he said here. To wherever you want to go.
Mm-hmm. Wherever you want to go, you can go there. A little freebie.
Sounds so good to be true.
You think he's gonna lie to you? Come on.
It's yes, Haracha.
Come on. He's a noble guy.
Look at those abs, though.
Yeah, that cleans any faults he might have. It's up to you all. Will you play the game and go where you want to go? Or will you let all those hostages die just to fight the 5th Army Corps? Let's do it. That's Evan Kell.
Let's do it. He said we can rescue the hostages and go wherever we want. I think we should do it. Oh!
Who's that? What the frick?
La
LaFave.
Flip up!
You had it, yeah. You were like, flip.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Evankill, what are you doing? What's gotten into Lady Evankill all of a sudden?
Her new clothes.
The
Or
leather.
did she
Remember,
have...
you commented on it last time. The leather jacket.
Oh yeah, I guess I hadn't like seen the complete full body of
True.
it. Hey kitty, you said this game will let us go anywhere we want, right?
That's right. The Cat Tower is an arena officially created by the administrator. I wouldn't lie about it.
Can I go somewhere even if I don't know the exact location?
Yeah, you can. You can even go somewhere I don't know about. The administrator is the one sending you there, not me.
Oh.
Why? Where do you want to go? So it's a little more...
Administrator?
So it's not... He's not the one deciding it.
Really?
Technically. Maybe he's bending the rules, but... He's not the one teleporting them, is the point.
So the administrator and him have like a
I mean,
deal?
I don't know. You can make deals with the admin. You can set up little games and stuff. Yeah. He probably said, hey, I'm going to make a game on this floor where this is the reward. And it was probably like, sure.
Okay. Somewhere in the nest. The fob here behind me doesn't know the exact location, but she says she knows for sure it exists. Oh, right. Wait, what were they doing? With
So, basically, LaFave is trying to get to... She said there's a secret location, and it's like a big deal. That's all we know. And then it cut off there. There's like a big deal somewhere on the... I forget how they said it. You'll have to go back and reread, but...
Was that her, like, alibi for her not to get killed or something like that by Evankill?
I think it was one of the reasons she said, like, I'm good. I'll work with you even. I don't even, like... I just care about my kids. And I have info you could want.
Okay. I'd rather not say anything about it. If I can just get there with just that little bit of information and my own willpower, I'll play your game.
Great. So we have, so far, Calavan and Evankill are down. I'm not sure where you're going, but if you play the game, I'm sure you can get there.
Is that still her?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm in. What's Evankill doing all of a sudden? She never said a word about any of that to us. Do you have any idea where she might want to go, Harion? I'm not sure. I'm a guide, not a mind reader. She must have heard something from that sniper, LaFave. But if that's what she's decided, then we'll have no choice but to play the game. That Gakjadosaeng, the commander of the 5th Army Corps, is a lot more clever than I thought.
Oh, he's a clever boy.
Yep. Why don't you all just agree to play the game? We don't really have any other options right now anyway.
That's true. Although I'd really like to tear off his head right now. I don't care what we can do as long as I get to Army Corps Commander Liboric.
Are these three the strongest ones right now in their team?
It's hard to say. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say so. You know,
Okay.
I would put my money on these three. I mean, White is the same level as well.
Yeah.
All right then. What do you say, Rugrat? If you're all playing, then I'll play too.
I'm not sure I like this. Feels like we're playing right into his hands. That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Let us play too! Hey, it's too dangerous. She's so obsessed with success.
Yama the Walking L, get the frick out of here. I'm gonna ban you the whole way. We do not tolerate Yama slander in this chat. Thank you.
It's okay.
You're gonna let Yama slander slide?
I
Look,
like Yama.
Yasracha gets beat up one time. No spoilers, the hall. At one time, and then we all freak out. Come on. Yama's great. All right, we've decided. Yasracha, we accept your proposal. We'll play the game. Great. Go ahead and start the game. Yes, sir.
Who the heck?
We've seen him. That's McCage.
Okay.
Maybe I give you a whole spiel about how I always called him McBurn instead of McCage.
Oh yes, but I can't see his face.
He's the Vice Squadron Commander of the 5th Army Corps. So he's like the number 2 to yes, Roger.
Okay.
Whoever is going to play, please get on the platforms in front of you. The one on the left is for those starting on the field. This is for the team captains who have somewhere they would like to go. Up to 4 people may go. The platform on the right is for the Cat Tower. Those of you who wish to support the team captains and rescue the hostages in the Cat Tower should get on this platform. And the platform at the very back is for one floating ship and its personnel. I'll give you a moment to decide where you would like to go. All right, we got to split into 2 groups, 4 team leaders, and the rest.
Like 3 groups?
Yeah, in the floating ship.
Yeah.
Right, but it's mostly these 2. Okay. 4 team captains and then the ones that go into the tower. Yama's floating ship. By some miracle, we managed to get past the first defensive wall without too much damage. But I didn't see this game coming.
Who's going where?
Well, we basically know who the 4 team captains are. They're the reason why we came all this way, after all. Although Evankill kind of surprised me.
True. We couldn't change their minds even if we wanted to. We'll just do whatever they want anyway. There's no chance that high rankers would ever listen to us. But still, wouldn't it be better to change things up to being a bit more unpredictable? I'm sure the high rankers will all want to be captains. But honestly, Bomb doesn't really have to be a captain, does he?
He's like surrounded by all these friggin' crazy... Ah! Don't be ridiculous, Kun. Bomb may be the weakest of the 4, but he's certainly the most stubborn. He'll do whatever it takes to rescue his master himself.
I don't like that it feels like we're doing exactly what the enemy expected. Bomb isn't the only student of Jin Sung Ha. There's Haracha too. Besides, Haracha said they can go back and forth between the 2 areas, so it might be better for Bomb to not be a captain so that he can stay off the enemy's radar. Radar.
Yeah. Radar! Kun, I know what you're thinking.
And what would that be?
Let's be honest, you're just afraid of putting Bomb in danger.
I was thinking that.
You may think this is what's best for Bomb, but there's absolutely no chance that Bomb will do that.
That's why I think we should try to get Haracha to be a captain instead.
Stop dragging the story out, you goddamn cat!
What are you doing, alligator?
I'm Rack Wraithrazor, guardian of the story. Don't you know the trends nowadays? People don't want to be bored with all these delays. Have you lost your sense of plot after that long break?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Rack with the 4th wall. The 4th wall break.
What break?
He's like, what are you talking about? Rack is officially SIU, confirmed.
You haven't changed one bit. It's almost a sickness with you. Waruyun. I understand you want to protect your friend, but this is Bomb's choice. Bomb would feel like he let all those victims down if he isn't captain. Didn't you come here with him because you respect his opinion, Kun? Bomb backs down here, the army will lose its momentum. And that wouldn't help Bomb. I know.
He didn't want to admit it.
Yep.
A few minutes later. We'll see you later. Keep our retreat clear for us until we get back. Don't worry, Lord Yama. It would be against the rules if they bother us while the game is in progress, so they won't give us any trouble. We got Bomb talking to Love. I don't think I ever noticed that. He's like, how have you been? He's like, meh.
What's White? Where's White gonna be in this?
We'll see, dude.
Huh.
And even if they do, Sophia's lighthouse will protect the area around the warp device, and there are canine warriors inside the needle. Even if they try to attack, we can certainly hold them off until you all get back. We've got your back, so just relax and focus on the game.
Kalaman! If you're going after Liboric, I'm coming with you too. I don't particularly like fighting, but I can't forgive that jerk.
Why do you think? Do you remember why?
Liboric?
Yeah, why does she want to go after Liboric?
Because she sent out her previous teammate to blow up the whole thing.
Yeah.
he-
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. That was the turning point. I think she was already pretty conflicted, but considering how he just sent all those people to their deaths, including their old teammate. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and were her other teammates that were prisoners
Apparently they got released.
released?
That's what Liboric said. Fine, just don't get in my way.
Yeah, worry about yourself.
Lodegaskas, would it be okay if I take part in the game too? Love. I don't really see any reason for you to participate. Wouldn't it be better if you stay behind and guard the rear with me? If regulars are going as a ranker, I don't want to back away from a fight. I want to fight too. All right then, as long as you won't regret it, but you'd better fight your absolute hardest. I will. His little chicken jacket.
Bon, we'll go with the people running the floating ship. I'm not sure what kind of game this is or what our role in it will be, but I think it would be best if I stay in the floating ship just in case.
So these three will be in the ship. Sure, be careful.
Okay.
Is that snake guy trying to keep an eye on me? Why is he taking the risk of participating in such a dangerous game? I can't figure him out.
Boss said so.
Yeah. Just to make sure, you won't bother the people on the floating ship no matter what happens in the game, right? Don't worry, this game has fair rules approved by the administrator. Fair rules, come on. If I break the rules, I'll be kicked out of here immediately. The participants have finished boarding the platforms. I'll now set up the map and request permission to start the game from the administrator.
Wait, who's talking?
Probably McCage.
Oh,
The administrator has given his consent. Ding! I'll start moving the platforms.
oh my god.
If you fall off while the platform is moving, you'll be automatically disqualified. So I advise you all remain still. So let's see. Okay, I remember when I reacted to this. We spent like 15 minutes on this panel trying to figure out who is in each group. The four captains are Yama, Bomb, Evankel, and Kalavan. But over here we have Namo and Sola, White, Kun, Rak, Hockney, Elaine, Love, Doom. Yep, Shibisu and Hots. Hansung Yu.
Where's Hansung Yu?
He's in there somewhere. I just know it. And Karaka as well. I don't know which one he is, but Karaka and Hansung are in there too. They're in there somewhere.
Okay.
I think it's starting. Let's get moving. Let's get going. Brum, brum, brum.
Whoa, the clouds.
The cloud panel. I saw you just took a picture. Huh? I see something. Welcome, participants. This is where you'll be playing the game. It's called the Cat Map.
It's shaped like a cat.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
The heck is that?
A cat. I don't like the look of that. What kind of game is this? And the game you'll be playing here is called Gakjadosaeng.
Oh,
Ta-tan.
that's why.
I forget what it means. Korean to English.
Gakjadosaeng.
Gakjadosaeng meaning. Gakjadosaeng. What does it mean? Gakjadosaeng. I forget. Shoot. I thought I could find it more easily.
Literally translates to that.
Literally translates to self-help. Each one tries to find a way out.
Out of it.
Yeah, something like that. If anyone has a better idea of what I actually forgot because I thought it meant something else, but maybe I'm wrong.
Gakjadosaeng.
There you go.
I thought it had to do with cats. But...
Yeah, me too. As you can see, Gakjadosaeng. The name means that each of you will have your own separate fights in your respective parts of the map in order to reach your destination. When the game begins, the field in front...
Each what? We'll have separate fights. Okay.
Because you're alone.
Oh.
It means like self-help. Self-growth, self-help.
Oh.
You can't rely on somebody else, that kind of thing.
Okay. So they're just gonna split up in those
Yes.
things.
It'll like split them off in different directions. You'll see.
Okay.
When the game begins, the field in front of you will split up and be arranged in 4 shapes. Each of the 4 maps has its own size and route. You 4 captains will start the game on those 4 fields and try to reach your destination.
Question. Yes, Haracha said that the participants in the cat tower can also come to the field. How does that work?
They can come here as part of a separate game in the cat tower. The game will be explained in greater detail in the cat tower. Kugel said, let's do it. You know, I doubt that's what it is, but that's still good to know.
Interesting.
And as Lord Yesracha mentioned, the canine hostages are trapped in the cat tower. The helpers in the cat tower can set the hostages free independently from the game. Any hostages you fail to rescue by the end of the game will be trapped in the cat tower forever. What? Hey, what are you talking about? The game and rescuing the hostages are 2 separate things. How are they separate?
They're really trying to take advantage of those hostages.
So he's already bending the rules. He never said that rescuing them would be winning. For your information, the game on the field is a turn-based game.
Oh,
RPG.
turn-based.
You have 10 minutes for each turn, and the total number of turns is limited to 20 per map. Just so you know, if participant Bomb fails to reach his destination within 20 turns, the teleport will be blocked, and Jin Sung Ha will be trapped in a giant floating stone. What? In 20 turns, my master will be trapped in a suspendium? That would have been good to know. What happens to my master if I use up all my turns and win? If you reach your destination, the teleport will be delayed, and you will have a chance to rescue Jin Sung Ha. So don't worry. Sang means human life in Korean. Good to know. Good to know.
What? You mean you won't let Jin Sung Ha go even if we finish the game?
That's right. This game merely lets you go wherever you want. You'll have to rely on your own abilities to get anything beyond that. That's fair. He's like, you can get to him. Oh, what's up, Logic Slayer? Welcome. He's like, you can get to him, you know what I mean? But you can't actually, we're not going to just give him to you.
Yeah.
Especially since, you know, Mashini's there. Huh? This game allows you to reach a destination of your choice. What's up, Bruna? Welcome.
Hello, welcome.
It's up to you to obtain whatever it is that you want when you get there. It doesn't look like there are any more questions. I'll get the map ready and start the game. First, I'll move the helpers to the cat tower.
Be careful, Bomb. We'll do whatever we can to get to the field, so see you there.
Okay, be careful, everyone. Don't get hurt.
Bye-bye. He's like,
Yep.
Bomb.
I will now... This might be the last time they ever see each other. Just saying. I will now rearrange the map into 4 shapes. The rearrangement is complete. I'll send out the captains now. Field. The captains have reached the field. Soon, the game will begin. Near the defensive wall, the new 4th Army Corps' flagship, Raven. So this is like Borik's, the new flagship, now that the other one was blown up. A game, huh? I get the feeling Army Corps Commander Yesracha is just wasting time. Oh well, we're going to win anyway. We'll just play along until then. You all had better get ready to join in on the game too. You're the division commanders of the new 4th Army Corps, after all. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, those are the ones that replace the ones that got blown up.
Yeah. Replacing even the ones that are still alive, like Chon-hee, you know?
Oh my, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And why don't they show her? Wait, zoom in.
Zoom in? Okay.
I can literally see her. I can. Oh my gosh, who the heck is that?
Who the frick is that?
Why is she the only one in the shadows?
All 4 of these were shadows from last stream, by the way.
Yes. I remember that.
Yeah.
But why is she the only one that's in the shadows right now?
I don't
Is
know.
she more important? The most important of them 4?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Is she a coon?
Is she a coon? We'll see.
Is she an RA?
These are good theories. Princess, the game is ready and the participants are on the field. Please send me the participants chosen to take part in the game. It's Mashini.
Gakjadosaeng, Cat Tower. I'm not sure where he got this idea, but Army Corps Commander Haracha sure knows how to make things interesting. I like it. Have fun, little brother. Oh shoot, little brother? Little bro? A Kuna Guerrero?
I don't know. She's talking to these 3.
Oh. Then who the heck?
He just said you wanted participants, so send me who you want to participate.
Oh,
so
I
she's
see.
sending these 3 in. So she's
Oh.
saying, have fun, little brother, because you're a participant. What's up, Isaiah? Oh, what's up, Baris as well? What's going on?
Bars?
Are they a coon is always a valid question. You always have some reason to ask if they are a coon, you know. It's always justified.
You know, yeah, the coons are
It's fair.
everywhere, too. And she looks like she has light hair, too.
Okay, we'll see.
Doesn't look like she has dark hair.
Right. Okay. We'll see.
We'll see.
Activate the timer on the teleport device. Set the limit to 10 minutes after 20 turns.
What happened there?
I don't know, I glitched. If the timer runs out, there's the odd-eyed cobra. If the timer runs out, Jin Sung Ha will be sealed in the suspendium.
No.
Tower of God. That was 1 chapter.
Oh my gosh.
That's why we only are reading 5, because these are quite long. Woo!
That reverberated in my ear.
I apologize.
That's okay.
I'm too excited.
It's not as bad as last time.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about no. Anyway, that one time.
I do not
we
endorse
get a
what she
little
says.
bit Too excited. that was horrible.
It was a snake designed as the cat scratcher. No, I don't think so. This is a different building.
Cat
This is not the guy, but that if you're joking, that is funny. Because earlier Amira was like, "Oh, I thought it was a snake," but it was just the cat tower. All right, here we go. Chapter 487 or season 3, episode 70. Yeah, SIU. Whenever he comes back from a hiatus, he's always on fire for sure.
Let's go.
Okay, Princess, the game is ready and the participants are on the field. Blah 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 blah. Jinzuga, we seal this bit. Taruga, oh, Gakjadosaeng, chapter 1. There you go.
Okay.
I figured you were kidding, Amir. Is this my map? Purple means McCage, is like, emceeing the game. If you like, I can tell you about your map. Would you like me to? Yes, sure.
I am so nice that I will tell you.
He's like,
about
oh, yeah, I'll give you a little freebie. This map is called Two Choices. What's unique about this map is that it's divided into 2 main routes. The route shown in red is the jumping route, and the blue route is the safe route. The safe route allows you to reach your destination while traveling more or less in a straight line, while the jumping route has a jumping stand that allows you to skip ahead to your destination.
That's a big jump though.
Yeah, well, it jumps you there automatically.
I see.
The jumping stand is right next to your destination, so it allows you to get there more quickly, but you'll have to fight a map boss in a special prison on the same field as the jumping stand.
Well,
Prisons refer to cube-shaped prisons with enemies inside of them. When participants pass through a field with a prison in it, they can choose whether or not to fight the enemies. In special prisons, however, you must fight the enemies, and the battle on the special field continues indefinitely, regardless of the number of turns. Plus, the enemies in special prisons are very strong. This map has a limit of 20 turns, so if you don't reach your destination in 20 turns, you fail the game, and you lose the chance to rescue your master. The game is starting soon. Do you understand? Yes! He's played enough games. He's been through the tower. He's taken too many tests. Attention all participants on the field. The first turn is now beginning. The first turn has begun. You may now begin moving, participants. The game is ready. The game has begun. He just keeps saying it in different ways.
The first turn is beginning. The first turn has begun.
10 seconds into the first turn. For your information, the cat next to you will help you get around the field. Nice to meet you.
That's a cat?
Yep. It's a cutie. It's a little cutie.
That is not a cat. What the heck is
It's
that?
an observer. I mean, I don't know. Just tell the cat what direction you want to go in and how many squares.
Not a cat.
However, if there is a prison on the route that you choose, you will stop at the prison and have to eliminate all of the enemies in the prison within 10 minutes in order to begin moving right away on your next turn.
Wait, there's a prison on the route that should you stop at the prison? I mean, all of the enemies in the prison in order to begin moving right away on your next turn. But then he said that he can choose the enemies that he fight in each prison.
It's if you stop at the prison.
Oh, I see.
I think you can go around them if you want to, but if the route takes you through a prison, you have to.
Oh, okay.
When participants pass through a field, they can shoot. Well, I don't know. I don't know. For all intents and purposes, if you stop there, you have to, and if you pass through a special prison, you have to as well.
Okay.
What happens if I don't beat all the enemies in 10 minutes? Then you'll have to stay there on the next turn too, which means you lose a turn. If you don't open the prison door, you don't have to fight the enemies, but that also means that you'll lose a turn. If you want to reach your destination within the limited number of turns...
If you don't open the prison door, you don't have to fight the enemy.
But you lose a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still optional, technically. Okay. If you want to reach your destination within a limited number of turns, it's better to fight and defeat the enemies. Now, tell the cat where you want to go and how many squares. Where shall I take you?
You're not a cat, imposter observer.
Wow, called out. It's a freaking observer. Chill. Chill, Amy. Oh my god.
An imposter.
It's not pretending to be a real cat. Chill.
You're saying it's a cat. It's not a cat.
Can't believe this. Injustice. Injustice done to this poor observer. I want to go 3 squares straight ahead.
3 squares straight ahead?
There is a prison in your way. If you choose not to open the prison and fight the enemies, you will have to stay here for another turn. Would you like to open the prison? Yes! Very well. The prison door is now opening. You must now fight the enemies that come out of the prison. If you beat them in less than 10 minutes, you can continue moving forward right away on your next turn. Otherwise, you'll have to stay here for your next turn, too.
What was that?
Listen, I'm trying here, okay? I'm trying to get you immersed in the world, you know? Those are the enemies!
Oh my gosh. Okay, call you as Haracha a cat? Interesting question. Can he transform fully into cat? He's like a half cat. I would call him a full
Yama calls him cat. But you don't complain when he
That's
does
a
that.
nickname. That's a nickname.
What if it's a nickname for the observer?
They just literally straight up call him a cat.
You are so hung up on this, man.
Nickname is
This poor cat. Anyway.
Yes, Racha's on a cat. Though. His pet is a cat.
So?
A huge cat. I can say that a cat. Oh, whatever.
This is the weirdest tangent I think we've ever gone on this stream. Anyway, I'm waiting for you to comment on these guys.
They look like gorillas, but not like
right.
rat gorillas.
If a rat gorilla, that is a terrifying thought. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. Okay.
It looks like rat gorillas that came from Lord of the Rings.
That's honestly a pretty good description. I'll buy it. I'll bite. That's a good description. There are more of them than I expected, but I have to beat them in 10 minutes. Just so you know, elimination means completely killing the enemies. They are not counted as being eliminated if they're still breathing. Now, go ahead and begin fighting. Charge!
Oh my gosh, what the heck? I'll be done with those in no time. Oh.
They're stronger than the other enemies.
Oh, that's horrible.
Freedom! Is that their leader? We want freedom! Why are you laughing? What the frick?
Oh, that's bad. What?
You're laughing at this guy?
What?
You're
I wasn't
laughing
at him?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, Joe just assumes things too quickly.
I was so ashamed for a moment there.
Oh
This
my
sad
God.
moment with these sad imprisoned humanoids.
Well, because now I'm just starting to realize that they were actually in prison and they just want freedom.
And they're talking. They're intelligent creatures.
Well, yeah, but they could easily be working for the...
That is true. That is true.
Exactly.
That's true.
And you're like, how could you? I just read, we want freedom. And I'm like, oh. And then he's like, are you laughing?
I'm sorry. All right.
I couldn't even get that's so sad.
You're right.
out of my-
You're right.
Oh my gosh.
You're right. Okay.
Joe, stop
Okay.
listening.
Okay. I'm sorry. I messed up. I apologize. Freedom.
See? I'm like bummed right now.
yeah. You're like Bob in this scene. Oh my god. What's this? It's just a bunch of prisons in a straight line. That's right. This road map is a special gift from Lord Yasracha to you, Lord Yama. It's a simple map. All you have to do is defeat the enemies in the boxes right in front of you and keep moving forward. There's no need to worry about finding the right way. It's a perfect map for the leader of the knuckle-headed canines. Damn. But be careful not to wear yourself out before you reach Lord Yasracha. There's no chance of that, dumbass. And don't talk down to me just because I can't see you. I'll kill you too. He's like, and I'm gonna get you too, you know?
I'm gonna get everyone.
Yeah. Hey, Yasracha! Why don't you fight me man to man instead of making me jump through these ridiculous hoops, you coward? You don't seriously expect me to get tired before I reach you, do you? The first turn has begun. Don't speak too soon. Let's see what you've got. The participants may now begin moving. The game has begun. Would you like to move? Of course I'd like to move as far ahead as possible.
Okay.
There is a prison in your way. Would you like to open the prison? If you choose not to open the prison, you will have to stay here for another turn. Of course I want to open it! Very well. The prison door is now opening. I love these guys. I love these guys so much.
They're like half sharks, half...
Or like dolphins. I see them as dolphin jacked men.
That's true.
Shark? I
Yeah.
can see it because like the thing. Yeah.
but I can see dolphins.
It's like both kind of.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you in on a little secret, Yama. The enemies in these cages are species I've captured, brainwashed, and dominated.
Oh my god.
Just like you canines and hostages. I promise to set them free if they can hold you back for one turn. You son of a... Just so you know, this map has a limit of 20 turns. If they delay you by even a single turn, you won't be able to reach me. If the game ends before you get to me, all of the hostages in the cat tower will die automatically. It's a question of whether you lose and allow them to go free, or whether you beat them and save your precious canines. Isn't this a fun game?
That's horrible.
I hid a little present for you along the way too, so give it your best shot. Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Nice. You bastard. Come here and fight me for our freedom! Freedom? What's he talking about? Allow me to explain. This is one of the species that was defeated and imprisoned by Lord Haracha. If they manage to defeat you or delay you by one turn in this game, Lord Haracha promised to grant their species freedom. They're fighting for the sake of their own freedom. What?
They're so horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty freaked up.
It's like, you can save your friends at the cost of the others that also
Exactly.
want freedom.
You can't win.
Yep.
If you feel sorry for them, you can let them win, or just waste a turn. It's your choice whether you want to sacrifice your own goal for your freedom, or whether you want to defeat them and move ahead for the sake of your own goal. That's so cruel. The cat tower before the start of the game. Everyone's here. You're all on the top floor of the cat tower. In a moment, you will enter the cat tower through here and play a game. The game that you will be taking part in is called Cat and Mouse. Cat and Mouse? Yes, there are several mice running around the cat tower as we speak. Anyone who catches one of those mice may leave the cat tower and teleport to a map on a route of their choice.
I see.
You can go to one of the captains. Since the captains may only move for up to 4 turns each, for the sake of maintaining the balance of the game, if you move to a map after catching a mouse, you will be taken to a spot 4 squares away from the captain. If the enemy catches a mouse, you will be taken to a random square right next to the captain. But after the 10th turn, you will be sent directly to where the captain is, regardless of whether an ally or an enemy kills a mouse.
So they will be moved 4 squares away
Yes.
back from the captain, right? Like, or forward of the captain.
Nearby. I don't think forward or backward. Just nearby.
And they, it sounds like it's a punishment if they are right next to the captain.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I forget, to be honest.
Why?
If the enemy catches a mouse, you'll be taken to a random square right next to the captain. I have no idea why that's a bad thing.
Okay.
I don't think you should worry about that rule. If the enemy catches the mouse, they're the ones that I think teleport to go fight them.
Okay.
So maybe it's a mistranslation. I'm not really sure.
Huh.
By means of a simple game, it's fine. The Lightbearer may communicate with the field and change various game elements in the cat tower's control room. It's connected to the field, so you can go look for it. So there's a control room where they can change the game elements.
Interesting.
And as for the Spear Bearer, they can reach the field's observation platform through the control room. From there, they can throw their spear and try to hit a participant on the field. If a participant is hit with a spear, they will be kicked off the field. So there's like a high point where the Spear Bearer can knock people out.
Okay.
Since there are a lot of you, for the sake of fairness, the new 4th Army Corps and Mashani's minions will be joining in the Cat Tower game. Mashani's minions, that's a good name.
Little brother.
The Mashani minions, bro. Let's get
The
it.
little brother.
Yep. The new 4th Army Corps and Mashani's minions.
I wonder what kind of monsters we'll be up against. This just keeps getting better and better.
Now, use your pocket to select the position that you want. Choose carefully. There's Hansung and Karaka.
Okay.
All participants have chosen their positions. You will now be taken to the cat tower. Enjoy the game.
It looked like Evanko was there with them, but maybe it was another one.
Where?
Oh, it's white.
That's white. Yeah.
Okay.
It did look like Evan Kill for a minute there.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Inside the cat tower. Han Sung Yu. Bum 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 bum. So this is the cat tower, huh? Seeing that I'm all by myself, the cat tower itself must consist of several different rooms. I don't see a way out of this room. What's that? It sure looks suspicious. There are 3 more holes on the other side too. They're the same shape but much smaller. What are they for? I'd better try to find Lady Evancal and see where she's headed to. I wish they'd hurry up and start the game already. Find the mice, squeak, squeak! Participants, in order to begin the cat and mouse game, I will open the floodgates in each room.
What?
Floodgates?
What?
There'll be a sudden burst of water, but this is a natural part of the game, so please don't be alarmed.
Oh my gosh.
Ha! Water keeps pouring out of the floodgate. I don't think the game will start if I just keep waiting around here holding back the water. He said the water is a natural part of the game, so maybe I'm supposed to let the water carry me through one of the holes on that wall. I don't like the idea of letting the water carry me away, but I don't have a choice.
Oh no. Okay.
They're all like blocking the water. You surfing the waves! Let's go, Lum! You surfing the waves! That's the boy, bro!
Okay.
Thank you for participating in the Cat Tower game. You must each find and kill the mice in the place where the water carries you.
Okay.
However, please keep in mind, is the game finally starting now? That there are not only allies in the Cat Tower. I'm so glad you're my first opponent!
Oh no.
Blondie! A feline! Ever since the cage, he's like, I want to fight you so bad, remember? He kept saying it over and over, and Hansung was like, what is this guy's obsession with me?
I vaguely.
Yeah,
vaguely
I
remember
remember we
something
talked
like
about it, but it's been a couple weeks. This is going to be fun! This was so cool. For us, it was 2 years, but we were like, yo, let's go, they're actually fighting. This is going to be fun. This game isn't off to a good start. In another part of the Cat Tower, who wins between Haracha and Hansung Yu? This is the first time we've ever seen Hansung fight one-on-one.
Hansung.
Really?
Good guys win, right?
Is Hansung a good guy?
For now.
Okay.
In this scenario, he's...
Yeah. In another part of the Cat Tower. Boop, 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 boop. White.
Even White is part of the good guys. And he's not a good guy.
Are you sure about that? Yeah.
For now.
I can't believe I had to get my feet wet. What a rude place. I better not stay here for too long. Squeak, 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 squeak.
There's a mouse.
Squeak, squeak. Is that a mouse? Squeak, squeak. Sorry, I'm having fun with the squeaks. I guess I'm supposed to kill that mouse in order to reach the field. Great. Looks like I'll be out of here sooner than I thought. I can't believe you're the first enemy I encounter in the Cat Tower. It's truly an honor, Lord White.
Flinch.
Oh.
The heck?
Hey, I don't know who you are, but keep it down. You'll scare away the mouse.
That's why he flinched.
Yep. Division Commander of the new 4th Army Corps, Lopobia Ureo. I'm so grateful. He's got 8 hands.
That is very interesting.
He's Jerry's. If Jerry's had another set of...
Oh, yeah.
Instead of 4 arms, he had 8 arms, bro.
Good.
Jerry's evolves like a Pokemon into this guy. I get to talk to you like this right before your death. To get to talk to you like this right before your death. What did I say?
I get to talk
Oh, my bad. Who is this nuisance? I think we'll have lots to talk about, don't you? I knew it seemed too easy. Is that right? Well, I don't really have anything to say to you. The only talking I'm going to do is with my sword.
He looks cool there.
True.
I like his strip there.
He's so good. He's got no matter what anyone says about White, you cannot deny he's got good fashion sense.
Yes, he does.
If nothing else, we can rely on White for his fashion sense, for sure.
Yes.
First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Division Commander Yoreo. I work for Lord Liboric, the commander of the new 4th Army Corps. Good for you, I don't care.
I was gonna say, wow. He's like introducing.
Yeah, he's like, I was once the winner of the spelling bee for my class. Let me propose something before we fight. What? Would you like to team up with us temporarily?
Oh my gosh.
Team up with you? What do you mean? You already have all the power you want. There's no point in staying here in this war any longer. If you help us with this game, I'll help you get out of here safely. So you're saying, if I let you have this mouse, you'll let me leave this war safely? That's right. The Army Corps commander always keeps his promises, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah, right.
I think I'll pass. I still have some unfinished business here. Unfinished business? He's like, I'm still alive?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my last feast. And I don't intend to leave this war until then.
Uh-oh. Mom's in trouble.
Uh-oh, good guy White! Last feast. And I don't team up with anyone. I either make them surrender or I devour them. Some have thought of me as a leader and followed me. But I'm actually a predator by nature. So no one has ever stayed by my side until the end. What? What?
Something fell.
Oh, okay. Did you catch what he said?
Yeah.
Literally, not a single companion has ever survived by his side. He's always ended up killing them.
That's horrible.
Too bad. I thought I might be able to reason with you. I told you, I'm not interested in talking. Then you leave me no choice. We'll just have to settle this. Right now! Shing!
That's so funny going after a mouse.
Yep. He was after me, not the mouse? Did you think you could catch the mouse before I caught you? Or did you think my sword couldn't cut you? Whatever it was.
Uh-oh.
That was very foolish of you.
Oh, what the heck?
I simply thought I could block your blade whenever I wanted.
Oh, what the fuck?
Does that make me a fool? I'm not sure. I might change my mind if you can block this next move, too. I'm impressed you managed to grab my sword with your bare hands. You're definitely no ordinary goblin. Yes, that's right. I'm somewhat different from humans. What do you mean?
So he caught his other attack as well?
No, he hasn't attacked him a second time yet.
Oh.
He's saying, after I attack you next time.
Oh, okay. Because there was like a white space right there, so I wasn't sure.
I don't think so. I'm somewhat different from humans. What do you mean? Although the tower's laws are absolute for humans, I'm sure you're aware that they are slightly more lenient towards other species. For example, if a human doesn't pass a test, they can't enter the inner level, but objects certainly can. My commander in the workshop took that as a hint to mean that if they could mix human and non-human beings to create beings that are both human and somewhat different from humans.
Too much information! Wait, I can't get any of that.
Alright. Take your time. Take your time.
Human doesn't pass tests, they can't enter the inner level, but objects certainly can. What does he mean by, like, objects?
Objects are not held to the same laws of the tower.
What are objects here?
Like an ignition weapon.
Okay.
You know, an ignition weapon, or a lighthouse, or an observer. You know, those don't like get as many restrictions as living beings do.
Okay. The workshop. Okay.
Maybe they could create humans who defy the laws of the tower, like objects, machines, or animals. So they did some research, and as a result, we were born. We're not perfect, but we fall slightly outside the limits of the tower's laws. I, in particular, was created using all kinds of capturing items in the tower, which means the usual law that Arie's sword cannot be beaten doesn't affect me at all. Normally you can't block an Arie sword strike, unless it's a very special circumstance. I'm like your natural enemy. So you're basically just an experiment that those with an inferiority complex made to comfort themselves. Almost every single one of the guys like you I've run into before has been a failed experiment. He's like, you're dime a dozen now, bro. Failed experiment? Get in line. Would you like to try and find out? Let's see whether or not a failure like me can defeat you and that sword of yours. Well, this won't be boring at least.
Oh, God. He's full of confidence.
True.
And that was the second episode. Oh my God.
I told you.
It is.
I
They
told
are
you.
long.
We've read 2, and the stream has been an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
I told you they're long. And it's either this chapter or the next chapter as I think the longest chapter in Tower of God. It's gotta be. It is very long.
Oh, no.
So do you want to end early?
No.
No? Okay. Just want to make sure you're still up for it.
I'll plow through this.
Okay, all right. We're in this. Let's go. Isaiah says white about to pop off. Love to see it. Yeah, Isaiah,
Yes.
number 1 white fan. Well, maybe number 2 because I exist. Liboric keeps promises. Yeah, right. He's like Liboric always. It's like, dude, we just learned he's the worst at keeping promises.
Exactly.
Like, what do you mean?
Who would trust the guy?
Yeah, he's the most untrustworthy guy ever.
And the most got attitude, yes.
True.
Has attitude.
Tower of God, Season 3, Episode 71, Chapter 488, Warning!
This is the first warning that I've seen.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And there's gonna be a lot of them. This episode contains content that may not be suitable for some reasons. So basically, when we get to those panels, I'll just do this. I'll just make sure you don't get nightmares, you know? It's a gore warning, basically, yeah.
So if I haven't seen Attack on Titan or
Right.
or like
Yeah, honestly, like Tower, it's not that gory. I mean, honestly, this chapter is like probably the goriest one
really
of the violence. It's one of the gorier ones, if I remember correctly.
interesting.
It's fairly gory, but the others aren't. It's not that bad compared to like actually horror stuff or like actual R-rated stuff.
Yeah.
Even anime, it's not that bad. All right, here we go. I'm like your natural enemy, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. This won't be boring, at least. Gakjadosaeng chapter 2.
Gakjadosaeng.
Try and find out. Ha! Don't feel bad when I kill you. So the slashes are coming in from behind him.
Oh. Even more arms.
He's evolving even further.
What the heck?
Ah! He's really good at patty cake.
Patty cake?
So you're not from the States.
What?
No. It's like it's you know the games where you do this.
Oh.
Our version is patty cake, bro.
Patty cake.
Yeah, there you
Blah,
go.
blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
exactly. I showed you that a couple months ago.
Yeah.
We talked about that. I was shocked that Amy didn't grow up with patty cake,
Wait,
bro.
how did it go?
Patty cake, batty cake. Baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. Yeah. Roll it and top it with a whatever, like whatever the name is, with a G.
Oh.
Now cake for baby and me, something like that. It's like a baby clapping game.
Right.
Yeah.
I
We're learning a lot today.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot today, everybody. All right, cool. Let's keep going. My point is, he was the patty cake champion in preschool.
Oh yeah.
That sword doesn't work against me. I told you, I can easily grab your sword. Are you afraid of me? You've always relied on that sword. Does it scare you that you're no longer protected by it? I'm not at all afraid of you. He's like, I'm not at all afraid of you. Why would I be scared of that silly sword of REA when I can easily block it? You sure talk a lot. I haven't even finished my second combo yet. Don't speak too soon. There's still more! That's so many slashes.
Yep.
But I can block them all! Wow, very impressive. You really are good at blocking attacks. But I wonder, what will you do when there are too many swords to block? This is getting confusing. He's just like exponentially increasing the amount of slashes. He's like, what? This can't be. He swung the sword. He only swung the sword once. How many sword strikes can he generate with a single combo?
Yeah,
it's like when you're playing a fighting game and someone just completely destroys you. You're like, that was one combo. Impossible. But even still.
Oh my gosh, I can see why it's gory.
I can stop them all. He got sliced up, bro. Yeah. He got sliced up. Sliced and diced, bro. Hands everywhere. No big deal. After hundreds of white flashes passed through my mind, I came to my senses. Oh, shit. Why couldn't I block that sword? I knew it right away when he cut off my first hand. That sword has simply brought me under the control of the laws that I had escaped from.
What does he mean by that?
His law was to escape the REA sword, or unblockable attacks. But as he said, only slightly. Like, the tower's law is still applied, it's just he was able to slightly break it. It's like the hack that he had was just nullified immediately. Like, White basically put him back into the tower's laws because his hack wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
It was like it was too bad of a game shark, you know.
Yeah.
Damn, looks like this guy's gonna need a hand in order to beat White. Damn, that's true. Good one. You might need more than one, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I wasn't quick enough. Don't be too hard on yourself for not blocking my attack, you big-mouthed goblin.
And then he said
Nice
that.
one, White. To dodge his sword, it's unstoppable. As he said, object creature has escaped the law. Yeah, so, like, he's not totally an object. He's only, like, partially.
Yeah.
So it still applied. The hack wasn't good enough, basically. I didn't show it when you blocked my first attack, but that actually really hurt my pride. when he blocked that first one, White was like, yeah, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Is he trying to make me feel better? You weren't completely terrible. Or is he deceiving me?
Yeah. He has that aura, you know?
Yeah.
To deceive or...
He's like, is he complimenting me?
Yeah. Or is he being sarcastic?
Yeah. Funnily enough, either way, this actually doesn't seem like such a bad way for it to end.
Oh my gosh.
I was so busy playing with that sandbag that I let the mouse get away. I better find that mouse and get out of here before someone steals my prey.
Oh no.
Squeak, squeak. Come out, little mousey.
That's how he
Squeak,
intends for the mouse
squeak.
to come out.
Yeah, let's go. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
What the heck?
Let's go.
It's like the JoJo.
JoJo, yeah. He's on
so
the frog phone, yeah.
No, the cherry looking.
Oh my god. You're comparing this to that? I don't know. It's similar. I see the
It's
comparison.
because it's so random.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, the other one is still very, very random.
If White busted out a cherry and started licking it openly in front of everybody, that'd be kind of. I think it'd be a little crazier, but this is still. I agree. Yeah. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I see what you mean for sure. Yeah. There's a soul waiting to be devoured on that field. And he's not talking about Yama.
That's horrible! Who's gonna stop White?
Yeah.
Maybe we have Evan kill.
True.
Oh,
no. This guy got off-screened by Haracha and Doan.
Off-screen.
Yeah. It's kind of disappointing.
Oh, they're both in the same place.
Yes.
I was wondering what was so special about the new 4th Army Corps. They're not so tough after all. And again, there are 2 of us, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
This guy got unlucky. He was up against 2.
Yep.
White would totally do the cherry thing. Honestly, that's if anyone would do it, it'd be White. That's kind of true, to be honest.
Yes.
It's fair point.
Oh my gosh, I need to see that now.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd team up with a Slayer. I could have never imagined doing such a thing with the old Slayers. How things have changed.
I never asked for your help. You just stuck your nose in my business.
Okay, I'm not gonna be long.
Yep. And if you're trying to say that the older Slayers were greater, then you've insulted me.
Gosh, don't be so sensitive. I just meant that you've gotten more human than before. You're such a grump. You and that regular.
So the old Slayers were probably much more godlike,
Probably.
She's like, you're kind of normal. Haracha Yandere.
Let's go. We have to find a mouse. It's better to stick together for now. Follow me, kid.
I told you not to be so arrogant.
Wait, she has pants?
Well, she's gotta have something under the dress.
I thought she was all like Shinzo half down or something.
Oh, I don't know. She's gotta be wearing something under there, right? I mean,
That's so funny. It's not even pink.
That's true. That's true. That's the takeaway from this scene. Yeah. It's a good duo. It is a good duo. Because she's so old compared to... She's like, so old.
Okay. Oh, children.
You again? Why have you been following me since back at that wall? It's so annoying. I appreciate the attention, but I don't want a stalker. Don't be ridiculous. This time it was just a coincidence, although I'm glad I get to fight you. Why are you glad about that? At first, I just wanted to pick on you because you're short and blonde, but the more I get to know you, the more you smell. You smell like a hypocrite! Could be a shadow and not pants. I love how we're seeing this epic battle with Han Sung-yu and we're talking about Doan's undergarments.
Sorry, I brought it up.
It's important, I guess.
It's important. I needed to see at least pink colored shorts.
Okay. What did he just say? Pop quiz.
I want to fight you. Okay.
You smell like a hypocrite. Yeah. He's saying that he smells the hypocrite. Off of Han Sung-yu.
I see.
Yeah. Smells the hypocrite. We were too distracted by the undergarment discussion, but this is rather important, so just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I was briefed about you after our fight back at the wall. You've been busy going around helping races trying to gain their independence from Lord Jihad, I hear. You may have gotten lucky and cleared your past record and become a director when Evankel reached the test floor, but you can't hide your true nature. The true nature of superficial hypocrites who think that helping those weaker than them is justice. I hate people like you! Do you get what he's saying?
Okay. I guess. But I can kind of say Han Sung-yu being like a hypocrite in a way.
What is he being a why?
Because of what he said, but
yeah.
I don't think that's
right.
That's the way he takes it, or that's why he acted, or that's what Han Sung-yu acted on.
Right.
Just helping
helping others so that he gets an ego boost.
Yeah.
He's the savior of all the races that are like abandoned and being locked up by Jihad.
Locked up?
You've been going around helping races trying to gain their independence from Lord Jihad.
Oh.
He's freeing them.
Oh.
He's freeing different species all throughout the tower who are locked up, or, I mean, I'm not saying literally, but they're imprisoned by Jihad.
Which species?
This is the first time we've ever heard about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant that we had heard.
No, I mean, like, we'd seen Evankel almost kill him before, but we didn't really know exactly what he was doing. We knew that he was passionate about going against Jihad. But this is, I think, the first time we got a very specific thing that he was doing in his past.
Okay.
Yeah. He was freeing, essentially not even, don't get too hung up on races. It's just meaning groups of people who were like, dominated by Jihad.
But this is the first time that we hear this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is all new. That's why I'm trying to highlight how important it is.
Okay.
I hate people like you! He's saying that Hansung is doing it just
for an ego boost.
Yeah, because he thinks he's so above them. Basically, that's how I get it.
How did he have the time to do all that? You mean past, in before being in the second floor?
Yeah, he says you may have gotten lucky and cleared your record when you became a test director.
Oh.
This is before he met Evankel. You can't run forever!
How did he know that?
Well, Hansung is, he's a stalker. He's his stalker, bro. You can look up that info, I'm sure.
Interesting.
I don't...
Thank you for coming, Halat.
Peace out. Thanks for being here.
With college.
Yeah, best of luck to you.
Yes.
You got this. I don't have time to stand around chatting with you. The purpose of this game is to catch mice and get out onto the field. Or have you forgotten? That's true, but there's one more thing you need to worry about in here. There are a lot of guys that Lord Yesracha has captured in this cat tower. You know who I mean, don't you? The ones you tried so hard to help on the outside. Those minorities who were persecuted by Lord Jihad. So basically the people that Bam and Yama are fighting. Like, literally the kinds of people he would want to rescue. So that's why he's telling him that.
Uh-oh.
Lord Yesracha tends to collect the mixed ones. He's very interested in ruling over them. Sing, sing, sing. If you genuinely want to help the weak, why don't you try to save all the people in here too? I guess you're a bit too busy to help them now, huh? You were just doing a bit of volunteer work to make yourself feel better. You don't really care about the weak. I bet you never imagined that what you did would end up making their situation even worse. Oh, God, you talk way too much. Let me shut your mouth for you. Huh? Wait a minute. Has he been holding back the water this whole time?
Oh.
He's a water specialist, bro. That's his thing. I was using Shinsu to stop the water like a dam so you wouldn't notice. You think I was just running away this whole time? Wrong! He's like, you idiot, I'm the smart one.
Oh. Goodness. Oh, what?
It's a waterfall. It's a precipice. Even he's like, huh?
What the heck?
This must be the room that the acid has been dripping down into.
What acid?
I don't know. The acid.
The
Hey.
heck? The mouse.
Ta-da! A mouse! Ta-da. I love this guy. He's standing there so proud.
Funny.
Sweet, it's mine! Too late. Oh, one of the acids.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, Oh shoot! Can he actually stop that or not?
He hurled it towards him.
Uh-oh. Of course.
Why are you holding on to me? Didn't you say I was annoying? Don't worry, even if I catch a mouse, I won't go out to the field right away. I'll fight you first. I may be busy, but I certainly have time to rip you to pieces.
Wow.
If I were you, I'd be more worried about drowning first.
And the mouse on skate.
Yep. I've got you now!
Oh, that was Han Song. Oh.
He knocked the mouse into the acid!
Oh my gosh, poor mouse.
It's dead! We salute you, mouse. We salute you.
Oh,
Rest in peace, bro. The first mouse to bite the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Maybe. The hell? What are you doing? You killed the mouse! I killed it so you couldn't catch it. What?
Of course.
When you want something, isn't it better to destroy it so that someone else can't take it first? I hate it when other people take what I want. Man, you really are twisted.
Yep.
We're seeing that's like a season 1 Han Sung.
Yeah, literally.
He's like, I'm still a little bit twisted, bro. Wasn't that the obvious thing to do? You could attack my teammates if you get out onto the field first. Or are cats incapable of thinking that far ahead?
Ouch.
Got him.
Ouch.
You arrogant son of a... You're really getting on my nerves. I've had enough of you! Alright, forget about catching mice for now. I'm catching you first. I can't wait to tear you to shreds! He's transforming? Huh?
The heck?
He changed!
Oh my gosh. Is that like full transformation?
Isn't that strange? That's like a canine thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh. How
Well, wasn't he a
peculiar.
cat?
How peculiar.
Interesting. He went all what's the term?
What? Super Saiyan. Is that what you're... Yeah, let's go, Amy, with the let's go. Well done, well done. You're learning. You did good. Is that transformation? Yep. It's kind of like canine transformation, except we call ours beastification.
Okay.
You didn't predict that, Amy?
Okay,
Come on, the
well.
name is so obvious. Come on, beastification.
Come on, you should have said transformation.
He's like, no, that's a canine thing. We do beastification.
Same thing.
Dang, he's super electric-y.
He is.
Canines can only partially transform, right? Well, we can change our whole body. The only downside is it takes a while to change back. Let me show you.
But Yama can fully transform. Is he the only one?
Yes, he's the only canine. He's the only one that achieved that level. But even then, he hasn't achieved 100% of the full transformation yet. He can transform his whole body, but at like 0 to 10%. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, no. Electricity and water don't
He's
go
so
well together.
fast. Water conducts electricity. Yeah. Beastification, I say you copyright? Yeah. Hey, Hansong just got freaking wrecked. Just want to let you know.
No.
He just got freaking wrecked.
No. It's Hansong. I mean, his clothes were ripped, but not his arms.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. All right. I tried to get you.
It's like he had like this water armor or something. I don't know.
He's water. Yeah. Like Gara.
Yeah.
We're watching Naruto.
Like
Gaara. Yeah, no spoilers, anybody. We're only on like episode 80, so no spoilers. Isaiah, I gotta give you a Naruto update. It's been a while. We've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a lot. He's too quick to track with my eyes. I can't dodge him. I'll just have to put up a Shinsu screen. Huh? What the hell?
What happened?
He went through his screen, or he didn't have time to put up a screen, and he already zipped through. He is lightning fast.
I have no wonder. Lightning fast.
Yep. He just passed right through the Shinsu screen.
Only
Yeah, we're talking about a very big series.
Yes.
I can't avoid him. Or block him. How is he doing that?
Oh my god.
You look surprised. Then again, most of the people I've fought have died with that look on their face.
Now he's gonna be like, psych.
According to what I was told, you are supposedly a very rare genius, even among the 10 great families. I guess that was just a bunch of rumors.
See? His eyes.
Shing. Tower of God.
You thought?
You thought? Yo! A whole chapter for Hansung Yu? I was so excited, bro. This was the 3rd chapter since the hiatus, and I was like, yo, SIU! Because we've never seen him in a one-on-one fight. So I was, not really. He's clashed with people, but we've never seen him, like, start to finish in a fight. So, like, people who say the nest isn't good, read this chapter, bro. You forget the greatness. You forgot the greatness. You didn't realize the greatness in the moment. Anyway, sorry. Back on track. Back on track. 2 more chapters for today. I know it's already been a long day. Dos más. This might be the longest chapter in TOG. In my opinion, I think it's one of the longest ones.
Uh-oh.
So, he fake fight Ren. Exactly. He like clashed with Ren, and he clashed with Stua Arthur, and he clashed with Chon Hee, but we never like saw a full fight. You know what I mean?
It's understandable, yeah.
Yeah.
Another warning.
Yeah. This episode contains depictions of violence. I don't think it's that bad. Like from now on, some of them can be a little bit, but like, don't expect that much. We get hyped up when we see it, but like usually it's like, oh, that was it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not that bad. Alrighty. And then sometimes they give a warning and like there's like some blood. And then sometimes they don't and something gory happens. It's like, what the frick? What the frick is going on?
Oh my God.
It's inconsistent, but it's still fun to see.
I was just thinking how like these chapters, like the length of these chapters.
Yeah.
It's like so much more than the romance webtoons that I've been reading. Where it's just like a few minutes, it's like, oh, that's it, and then I have to wait for next week until like, and then another short chapter.
No, these SIU goes crazy with these, and after his recent hiatus, he was posting 2 a week.
What?
He did for a few weeks. I don't think he's doing it now, but he posted 2 a week for when he returned.
Oh my god.
We only got 1 a week though. But the Mad Lad, bro,
Crazy.
what a legend. Golly. Everyone was like, SIU, just release 1 chapter every other week so you don't hurt yourself. And he was like, 2 chapters a week? You got it. You got it. Your wish is my command. So insane. Alrighty, here we go.
Okie
Shing. Tower of God, Gakjadosaeng, Chapter 3. Before joining Yasracha's army, Haracha didn't belong to the Lopobia family or the felines.
We're going to Haracha backstory.
He belonged to a minority known as the Rashangs. Hey, I'm back and I'm a ranker now. You're back. Congratulations. You can read all the other like background characters. The Rashangs have their own particular mark on their face.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Perhaps because of that mark, most people viewed them with fear and suspicion.
Interesting.
Conversely, some collectors also hunted them because they liked the mark.
They hunted them? Or what did they do?
This is an example of the
With
people
them.
that Han Sung would rescue. You know what I mean?
they hunted them, and what would they do?
Probably hang their heads up in their house or something. I don't know. Just classic tower things. It's not that weird. Come on.
Ew. I imagine like those bear rugs and those.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm sure that's what's going on.
Hand towel. Ew. No.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't know.
No.
They had to get stronger to defend themselves and hid somewhere more isolated. Then, one day, the felines invaded their remote village. The felines began slaughtering the Roshangs with their overwhelming military superiority. Caught off guard by the surprise attack, the Roshangs were either killed or taken prisoner. Haracha, the leader of the Roshangs and one of their few rankers, tried his best to fight off the felines, but he wasn't strong enough to fight them by himself.
Wow, he was a leader.
Yep. But Yasracha had been keeping an eye on him, and right at a critical moment, Yasracha stopped the battle, approached him, and made him an offer. Look at this freaking cat. Do you see what I'm saying, bro? This cat is weird.
I can see it right now.
Okay.
I can see it now.
For the first time you can see it? Yeah.
It wasn't too bad that last time you mentioned it, but wow.
Okay. All right.
It's been, I mean, its eyes are too far apart.
Yeah. There's something about it that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
So funny.
He said that he would stop the battle, stop killing the Roshangs, and let them run away if Haracha became a feline. At first, Haracha refused, saying it was a ridiculous offer, but Yasracha told him to look behind him. Behind Haracha were the remaining Roshangs. They trembled with fear as they looked at Haracha. Haracha couldn't forsake them. Ultimately, Haracha accepted the felines' power from Yasracha and became one of them. Then he joined Yasracha's army and vowed to fight for them.
So they're alive, the other ones?
I don't know. We'll have to keep reading. In the army. So far, yes. In the army, Haracha used his outstanding talents and feline power to great effect. He achieved victory wherever he went. He sometimes felt guilty about killing other races in a similar situation to his own, but he had a reason to fight. With each fight, Haracha's status increased, and he amassed wealth and honor that most people couldn't even dream of. But Haracha used all of that wealth to rebuild the village of the Roshangs who ran away from Yasracha. Haracha's huge investment helped to rebuild their village and enabled them to prosper. Advanced rankers in the army were unbelievably wealthy.
Oh, wow.
He was like a hero. As a result, whenever the Roshangs needed something, they started asking Haracha for it. At first, their requests were few and far between, but as Haracha granted their requests, everyone began asking him for more and more. They didn't train themselves or work as hard as they used to. They were no longer a persecuted but proud race. The Roshang village became filled with pleasure-seeking, lazy people.
Wow. Look at that.
Yep. Whenever they needed something, they made no effort to acquire it themselves. They always turned to Haracha and asked him for it.
So horrible.
As time went on, Haracha began to feel burdened by the Roshangs. He had to fight more battles in order to satisfy their countless demands, and as a result, he became used to being with the felines and his troops in battle.
Yeah, you were too good to them.
Without even realizing it, Haracha gradually became more and more feline.
No.
When he finally noticed this, his body and mind had already passed the point of no return. Haracha tried to avoid turning into a feline, but he had to keep fighting battles, and over time there was no way of stopping the transformation. Eventually, he began eating, behaving, and sleeping like a feline.
And hello, Jay. Welcome.
What's up, Lieutenant Jay? Also, yeah, Vespa is getting released tonight in New World.
Really?
Yeah, Vespa.
What?
Let's go, Vespa.
Yeah.
Shout out. It's exciting.
Yeah.
The less frequently he saw the Roshangs, the more he distanced himself from them. and a long while later, an incident occurred. When Haracha began reducing contact with the Rashangs, some Rashangs felt that Haracha had betrayed them and worried that he had sided with the felines. Ultimately, the corrupt Rashang leaders gathered and held a meeting. And one of the leaders made a rash proposal. He suggested that they tell Yasracha that Haracha betrayed the felines and had been helping the Rashangs, and ask him to get rid of Haracha in exchange for accepting the Rashang leaders as felines.
They wanted to be felines?
Yeah, to get power.
Oh my god. Lazy people wanting to get power.
Yeah.
My god.
If they can betray Haracha to Yasracha and say, like, this guy's been giving us money. I don't know that you know that. He's been working behind your back a little bit. So have us be in his position instead, you know.
Yeah, like, that's gonna work.
Surprisingly, this absurd proposal was supported by the majority of the leaders, and the Rashangs ended up sending a representative to Yasracha. The representative revealed that Haracha had been deceiving the felines and helping the Rashangs the entire time, and asked him to accept them as felines. Yasracha had no reason to accept such a proposal, of course. That long tongue of yours reeks of lies. In response to the Rashang's offer, Yasracha cut out his tongue right then and there. Lovely. Having heard about the incident, Haracha quickly rushed over to Yasracha, but it was already all over. Yasracha told the flustered Haracha that he already knew about everything from the start, but turned a blind eye to it on purpose. He said that if Haracha didn't completely sever his ties with the Rashangs, Haracha himself might be in danger.
Oh no.
Given a choice between saving himself or his race, in order to prove to Yasracha that he was a loyal feline, Haracha vowed to kill all of the Rashangs himself. But he was lying. That night, Haracha and a few trustworthy subordinates took some of the hostages from their previous battles, dressed them in Rashang clothes, drew the distinctive Rashang mark on their faces, and slaughtered them all. That night, the land in front of the Rashang village was covered in blood, and Haracha sent Yasracha a picture of the bloody scene, buying himself some time.
A picture. Wow.
He sent it to a messenger. At the same time, he evacuated all of the Rashangs in his hometown to another place, and he and some of his most loyal subordinates snuck away from the feline army.
Wow.
Then they joined the Rashangs, loaded them in the floating carrier they prepared in case something like this happened, and quickly left the area. In the floating carrier, Haracha hoped that he could forget everything that happened with the felines and make a fresh start. He thought that if they could settle somewhere new, he and the Rashangs would go back to their old selves.
Once you're with Yasracha, you can't get out.
But he was wrong. This is where the problems began. A few of Haracha's loyal feline subordinates were on board the carrier. Over time, the relationship between them and the Rashangs began to deteriorate. The Rashangs didn't want to be led by them since they were felines, and they demanded that the felines give up all their special privileges. But there was nothing they could do about it. They needed the feline warriors, both in battle and for maintaining the floating carrier. Besides, these dedicated subordinates had risked their own lives to go with Haracha. But the Rashangs, who were the majority on the carrier, strongly opposed them, and in the end, Haracha had to tell his feline subordinates to give up some of their wealth and power.
What? No. You didn't do that.
Even after that, the Rashangs continued to take away the feline status and wealth bit by bit,
Oh my gosh,
just
they're
like they did to
bloodsuckers.
Haracha. The felines became more and more unhappy, and the whole system began to shake at its foundation. Haracha couldn't shake the feeling that something bad was going to happen. Everything he had been trying to avoid was now happening here all at once. The floating carrier was meant to be a way of getting away from everything and making a fresh start, but it soon began to feel so heavy that it might sink at any moment. His uneasy premonition became reality much sooner than he thought. The felines, who had continuously given away everything they had, finally couldn't take it anymore and rebelled, and some of the Rashangs were killed. The Rashangs used this as an excuse to demand that the felines be completely kicked out of the ship. The felines apologized, but the Rashangs refused to forgive them. In fact, maybe the death of their fellow Rashangs wasn't actually that important to them.
My gosh.
Haracha knew the real reason why the Rashangs were so angry. It was because the felines had more than them. At some point, the Rashangs could no longer stand it. If anyone had even a little bit more than them, they developed
power?
anything. Power, money, status,
Gosh.
intelligence probably. Like, because they knew how to control the ship, you know? They're like, oh, they're probably gonna, you know, it's just this, because they were like at the bottom their whole lives, they were like, they floated to the top and they didn't want to lose that feeling of being at the top of life, you know? They developed a habit of demanding equality, but they made no effort to make things truly equal, because Haracha had simply granted all of their impossible demands until then. The felines eventually became tired of this and left the carrier, and Haracha couldn't stop them. Without them, there was no one to operate and manage such a massive carrier. But he couldn't ask them to stay there any longer when they had given up everything to follow him. But the Rashangs, unaware of the implications of their departure, held a feast to celebrate. They thought that they would finally have the status and wealth that the felines had enjoyed. Of course, not a single one of them knew how to operate the enormous floating carrier or how to fight their enemies. A cold sweat ran down Haracha's back. Ultimately, the floating carrier will sink. Even after landing the carrier, the Rashangs will fail to acknowledge reality and will go extinct after they have finally taken everything from Haracha. Of course, the old Haracha might not have minded going down with his own people like that. He would have avoided using his feline power even if it killed him. Defending his race would have been his most rational goal. He would have joined them in their madness without hesitation. But not now. Over time, he began seeing his people, the Rashangs, more objectively. He found himself standing somewhere between the Rashangs and the felines, like he was caught between the two poles of a magnet. Maybe he was the one who had changed, not the Rashangs. And maybe it was his own fault that the Rashangs had ended up like this. Yes, Racha was right.
What did he say? It's Racha.
Right here. He said, Yasracha told him that he already knew everything. He said that Haracha didn't completely sever his ties. He might be in danger.
Oh. Okay.
If he doesn't choose one of them, either the felines or the Rashangs, this hell will never end. In the end, he would have to abandon one of them.
Well, this race will die out.
And in that moment, Haracha made up his mind. He extended his long claws, the symbol of the felines, and in order to cut all ties between himself and the Rashangs,
He killed them.
he turned his back on them.
Yeah, I was like, they either die out or he kills them. I was thinking that, of course.
Yep.
Wow.
That evening, the Rashangs' floating carrier turned red like a sunset proclaiming the day's end. Haracha then abandoned the floating carrier and returned to Yasracha's army. He would now be a feline forever. The only thing from the Rashangs that he had left was the scar on his face.
Wow. Back to present mode?
Story time is over!
Wow, that was a long story time.
Yep. Longest backstory ever,
Tower
but
of
it was fun.
tragedy indeed.
Watch out. Behind you. What?
Acid!
What's that? The acid is gathering in one spot. This isn't good. That bastard. How the heck did he concentrate the acid in one spot like that? With that much acid, he could actually hurt me. What's wrong? I thought you were a division commander in Jihad's army. Are you afraid of a little attack like that? Ah, or can you not defend yourself against acid because you're too small and light? What? What did you just say? I thought maybe I couldn't block your attacks because you're so fast, but I was wrong. You can instantly reduce your body's size and weight to almost 0. That's how you dodged my attacks. And you looked so much faster because you got smaller. Isn't that right? I know there are people who can compress themselves, but I've never met someone who can make themselves as small as you. I'm surprised. That's why he's a genius. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You seemed out of it. You were just kind of like blankly staring off.
How small can he get though?
As small as he wants, basically, for a moment. He can go like enough to like slip through his barrier.
So he can become Ant-Man?
Basically Ant-Man. Haracha's basically Ant-Man. Yeah, pretty much. Petition for an alternate version of TOG where nothing bad happens to anybody. Bro, could you imagine just like we need like a visual novel dating sim of just everything being like so nice.
A rom-com version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Well, most people.
A happy ever after version. All the family heads are like schoolmates and they're all having a good time. Jihad like gives a love letter to Arlen in the locker, you know.
Gosh, yes,
I can see it all.
Fanfic of that, yes.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if people have drawn or
I think they have.
fanfics.
Even SIU drew them in school outfits, I think, one time. SIU once said that he always thought he would like to someday write like a normal school manga. Like he once said like someday he always thought, what if I did? Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
What the hell are you talking about? I knew it. Something didn't make sense. If I was hit with a direct attack from a high ranker, it should have killed me instantly, yet I'm still standing. I didn't notice it before because you were so quick and there was so much light everywhere. But when you compress yourself, your attack power and defenses also get weaker, don't they? That one of the tower's rules is that all abnormal abilities come with risks. Maybe you can't control Shinsu then.
Oh.
Ha! You seem to have figured it out, but there's nothing you can do. You can't attack me or defend against my attacks anyway. Even if you attack me just with acid like just now, I can just avoid it. It may take some time, but you're going to die. Wrong. You were doomed from the moment that I figured it out. Because now, I'm going to gather all the acid in this place over there.
Okay.
Over there? What are you up to? That Shinsu has the unique ability to pull anything towards it. Anything? It's called a black hole. And just like a black hole, it sucks in everything around it. Its only downside is that there are a lot of restrictions in terms of its power and how big I can make it, and I can't stop it once it's been activated. Huh, come to think of it, it's kind of like your beastification. But with even a little area like that, it's more than big enough to gather all the acid in this place and cover you with it.
Uh-oh.
Brace yourself. You're going to get sucked into it soon, too.
What about Han Song?
You're much lighter than the acid right now. Huh? No, he's too heavy.
Oh.
It only sucks in light things.
Oh.
Like Haracha. Damn it!
Oh, shoot. Oh, no.
Damn it! I have to get out of beast mode, but the acid just keeps coming! It looks like he's planning on gathering all the acid in this place. But according to the rules of the game, the acid in the cat tower has a high enough concentration to hurt even a high ranker. If he keeps surrounding me with acid like this, I won't last long. How the hell can you control Shinsu like that? I'm a man of many secrets. Stop messing around! If you gather all the acid in this place here, you'll get yourself killed too, you idiot! This is suicide! Suicide? What do you mean? I have a way out. What? What's that?
Ow.
The mouse from earlier! The mouse? But how?
Didn't he have to kill the mouse though? Or did he just have to capture the mouse?
Well, the acid had killed the mouse, so nobody would have teleported. You'll see, right here.
Huh?
You didn't think I actually killed the mouse, did you? Why would I do that? I pretended to shoot the mouse with a Shinsu cannon, but I really captured it in a Shinsu bubble.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Didn't they have to kill the mouse to be
Yes,
able to...
so it's gonna die anyway.
Oh,
but
okay.
but earlier he had actually saved it, so that when all the acid comes in, he'll teleport out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I made it as sturdy as possible, but I was afraid it might melt soon because of the acid. But thankfully, you fell into my trap sooner than I expected. You son of a bitch! You were messing with me this whole time! Of course, I've always been a con artist. You called me a hypocrite, right? You were right. But I'm not a hypocrite because I pretend to be nice. I just really want to tear down this world that Jihad has created. I wasn't helping the weak. I wanted to encourage those who dislike Jihad to draw their swords and fight him. I've never taken pity on people who are weak or who have no will to fight like you said, nor have I ever helped anyone unconditionally. I help those who may be useful to me, but I'm more than willing to abandon or turn my back on those who are of no use to me. You know nothing about me, about who I am, why I want to defeat Jihad, or even where it all began.
Why does he want to defeat
We
Jihad?
don't know.
Oh, we still don't.
Yeah, we still don't know.
Where it all began?
I don't know
Does
what
he
that
mean-
means. The story of the tower? Upside down? Upside down tower?
Wait, what did he say? Oh,
Or at least something in that theory video I
you
made.
know nothing about me or even where it all... Okay, or even where...
But it's in
began.
quotes, which feels like it's more significant than just like where Han Sung began, you know.
Yeah.
You bastard! Who are you? I love that. He's like, who the hell are you?
Oh.
Whoop. Careful.
To get my footing. Yeah, it's okay.
I guess you could say I'm the only person who wants to destroy the leader of the 10 great families for turning his back on morality and choosing lawlessness. What are you talking about? Well, so long. Hey! Wait!
Was he talking about Jihad?
Yes. That little jerk. Damn it. He really got me good. Give it to me.
What?
We want your body. We don't have a body.
Don't tell me it's the race. His race.
Give it to us.
I knew
Your
it.
body, your arms, your legs.
What
You
the
guys again.
Heck.
Aren't you tired of this? We want it. He's melting. How much more do you want from me until you'll be satisfied?
He's actually dying.
He's melting, the acid, yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn it! Give it to us, give it to us, give it to us. I'm so sick of you people. If you really want everything I have, why don't you take this disgusting tattoo first? No, we already have one of those.
Wow. That was an epic end to his life.
Yeah, in one chapter we got the full Haracha treatment.
Yep.
See, some people
Haracha and
most people who read this
Samsung.
loved this chapter. There were a couple people who were like, why did we spend so much time on like Haracha? I disagree though. It made him so much more interesting. Imagine if that fight had ended and it was just like, he got him with the acid and he gets out. It also adds more character to Han Sung
Yeah.
because of his whole story. You know, it adds a lot of tragedy to Haracha. It gives a lot of character to Yasracha as well. Mwah! SIU, well done.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
Because that ending scene right there of his life, it's like, gives you chills too.
There's definitely,
the people coming back and just wanting more and more.
Even at the very end, when he has nothing left to give, and he's like, just take my Rashang tattoo. SIU is amazing. I agree. What's up, Ivan? Welcome.
Hello.
Also, which of the two characters are you going to remember more, Ureo or Haracha? My point exactly. He's the guy that White chopped up.
Oh.
We just read it today, and you're like, huh? The guy that White what? Huh?
I remember.
I know. I'm kidding. Which one are you more likely to remember?
This one, of course.
There you go.
Haracha.
Point exactly.
And maybe I'll actually remember his name a little bit more.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
After all this backstory.
Yep. End of round. And we cut to Bomb, who just killed a bunch of people, too. It's all tied together. Participant Bomb won the battle within the time limit.
Okay.
I didn't think he'd be able to beat their leader in 10 minutes. Maybe I underestimated him. He's definitely stronger than Aranka. Participant Bomb may continue moving on to the next turn. I won, but I don't feel good about it.
Yeah.
They were just fighting for their own freedom. Why would just Racha make us fight like this? You may
messed up.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. You may now leave the battlefield. Okay. Don't show any weakness. My master is waiting. I've come this far. No matter what sacrifices I have to make, I won't give up till the very end. I'm surprised the regular managed to clear all the monsters in one turn, but there are still many monsters and obstacles ahead. I wonder how long the regular will last. And if he chooses the jumping route to end the game sooner, he might be shooting himself in the foot. Because if he goes that route, he'll have to face a monster that even Lord Yesracha gave up trying to control.
Don't take that route, Bomb.
Lord Haracha.
Oh.
Lord Haracha. You can read for them.
Haracha, why don't you just stop now? We're worried you might hurt yourself. You're always fighting in battles for our sake. Are those the felines?
Those are the Rashangs.
Oh.
Oh no, those are the Rashangs.
Yeah, we have plenty now. We don't want to see you wear yourself out working for the felines anymore.
What do you mean?
Kona knows.
He's so loud.
He
knows the feline. A feline character just got killed off, and he's not happy.
No.
A feline character just got acided to death.
He knows he also wants his food soon, but
yeah.
Still.
What do you mean? There are a lot of races in the tower much stronger and wealthier than us, not just the felines. We Rashangs need way more money and power if we're going to be independent. I'm going to keep doing whatever I can to make the Rashangs stronger. You should want more for yourselves.
Oh, that's where you literally said that to them?
Let me know if there's anything you need. If you want money or food or anything at all, I'll fight to get it for you. I'm going to make our race so wealthy and powerful that no one will ever look down on us again. Even if it takes centuries or millennia, I'll give everything I have to the Rashangs. You can have it all! I think he's saying, you can have it all back then, as he gets killed.
Yep.
Everything! His tattoo. Why did I help such weak, unambitious people? Because I love them so much.
That's what parents do with their kids.
Because I loved my people.
Wow.
Dude, SIU was like, hey, remember that random, like,
I know, right?
Lopobia guy that is weirdly stalking Han Sung-yu?
Let's do a whole backstory of him. Wow.
The length of this chapter, though, yeah.
That's amazing. Now we're going to the last last one.
Last chapter hype!
Oh.
This is the final chapter for today's stream. This has been quite the journey. We're almost there. Last chapter hype. 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 Let's go. All right. We got to keep going. We're making good progress. Whew. All right.
Let's go.
Chapter 490, aka Season 3, Episode 73. Violence warning.
Okay.
Evan kills Field.
Why do you have that?
Because this is a hard rest, so gotta have like a nice one. Nah, it's fine. Evan kills Field. It's a nice chair. Oh, so he makes it to Evan Kelsfield.
Oh. Evankel.
Lady Evankel.
Huh? Han Sung. He's already on the field. That was a lot sooner than I expected. I guess the cat tower isn't that hard to beat.
Where are you off to by yourself?
I was hoping to deal with this on my own.
I'll go with you.
Really? Thanks.
She's like, I just started. And he's like, let's go. I'm by your side.
That's so funny.
You guys saying last chapter happens to be sad. The thought of Tower of God ending one day. I hope it becomes the new One Piece. It will be. Tower of God is far from ending. You know it's far from ending. Lots more to come. It would be a waste of time to stop now. So let's just keep going and we'll meet up somewhere later. I'll see you there.
Sure, let's do that.
They're gonna like split up for now and meet up at the end. Lord Haracha, someone on the enemy team just managed to escape successfully for the first time. Is that right? Yes. Hansung Yu killed Division Commander Haracha and was summoned to Evankel's field. It seems to me like you aren't all that concerned with Evankel's field, Army Corps Commander. Yet I suspect she may very well be the most dangerous enemy. May I ask why that is, sir? He's like, oh, Haracha's dead, man.
Yep.
Well, I know basically where she's trying to get to. If I'm right, the problem she's trying to solve is beyond what she or I can handle anyway. And even if she manages to solve it by some miracle, it doesn't really have anything to do with what I'm after. That's why this is Gakjadosaeng. They're all in it for their own. My only goal in this battle is to teach that one arrogant bastard a lesson.
Oh no.
Our superiors have already decided how the rest of the game will play out.
Oh no.
Tower
And
of
that's
God.
why you don't trust a cat.
Never trust a cat unless their names are Kono or Luca. And even then, you still can't trust them because they get into lots of trouble.
Yes, they manipulate you very good.
I welcome the manipulation. I accept it. Gakjadosaeng Chapter 4. Inside the cat tower, a hall with many pillars. Kun, I can't reach anyone but you. Tracking isn't working either, so I don't know where everyone is.
Wait, who was that?
Hockney.
And who's this?
Blue Lighthouse Man. Kun.
Oh! Look on the bright side. At least the light bearers can talk to each other. Is everything okay on your end so far?
I still remember when I reacted to this. Hockney's a scout, okay? But I guess he can act as a light bearer, so, you know. But still, that always made me like, he's like the best D-rank scout. That was like his whole thing, so I don't know. So it's these three, Elaine, Hockney, and Rack.
What did Hockney say? Can't reach anyone but... Okay.
This is the difference. Every time Elaine comes on screen, I lose my mind a little bit. Just a little bit. Because SIU's actually giving her a little bit of screen time, which is a Christmas miracle. So, just, you know, it's always a great thing to see.
Between her and Iwa.
I mean, Iwa, obviously.
Okay.
But I don't expect to see Iwa because she's been poisoned for 200 chapters, so.
I've just been hiding so far.
This is actually Hockney, I think.
Oops.
Because Kun said, is everything okay on your end?
So far? Yeah, that's true.
I've just been hiding so far. I think the control room's location is automatically sent to the lighthouse. So you guys head over to the control... You know what? This is actually Kun.
Okay. So was this Hockney? Up?
No.
Oh.
I think they just didn't answer his question.
I've been hiding so far.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I've just been hiding so far. control room's location is automatically sent to the lighthouse, so you guys head over to the control room for now. I'll use my lighthouse to gather as much information on the area as possible and try to find a mouse. It looks so cool.
I know. It's sick.
We wouldn't be of any use in a fight with someone like a division commander anyway. The best way for us to help is from the control room.
Okay. Hey, Turtle! Why are you hiding in there making us do all the work?
Because I'm the brain of this team.
What?
The brain has to stay alive till the
Wow, I
very
forgot about
end.
this.
Rack, you're more like a toe. So keep on running.
What the hell is that slimy little turtle saying about me?
Oh my gosh. Keep Rack under control, Hockney. He needs constant supervision to make sure that he doesn't do anything stupid.
Got it. Stop making me sound like an idiot, you two! I think we should probably
Stop
attend.
your whining for now.
I think we should let him in, maybe? Let him wander around in here. I think it's fine. If he gets into any trouble, we'll stop him. Hey, buddy. You want something? You want to come in?
No, okay, stay there.
Nope.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, he's going after the string.
What is this?
I don't even know.
This is clearly yours. I don't know
Okay.
from what.
Let's put it over here. Alright, let's just leave the door open.
Okay, it's just there.
Yep. If he walks up to us, we'll show him.
Yep.
Oh, here comes Luca. They're both like, whoa, the door's open. Hey, guys. Da-da-da-da-da. Luca has made an appearance. The true feline of the Lopobia family has made an appearance. Yeah?
Hey, look at that. You want to see another cat? No, not yet.
Not yet?
Nico.
They've already read Tower of God. They already know.
Wait.
Right? They already know.
Okay.
You know, this could be a disaster.
Oh.
I'm like looking at all the... We don't normally let them in the workroom.
Chronos look going over
I
to
forgot...
your side.
Oh, Isaiah said I forgot one of your cats is named Luca. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's spelled with 2 C's. That's like the only difference, you know? But that's true. So spoilers, actually, I'm not gonna say it. It's...
What?
I was gonna say... Spoilers for Towers and Gods. You've been warned. Plug your ears for
Oh.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You killed my cat, Isaiah. How freaking dare you? Jong killed my cat. Unacceptable. All right. Anyway, cutting back to normal. All right.
Wait, what?
Towers and Gods. It's a little show that we do sometimes.
Yeah. Cat
Luca.
killed? Wait, what?
Time to type it to Amy.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't my fault,
Okay.
kinda. I guess so. But still, I care about Luca quite a bit. So, yeah, I'll never forgive you.
I was literally thinking of a cat.
Oh,
person.
really?
No,
No.
I was like, wait, which cat or cat
No,
person
no,
was
no.
there?
Wait, we should, maybe it's fine.
I'll
He was-
grab
alright,
onto them
keep an
if
eye
I
out,
If
yeah.
I see that they're biting cords
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something.
Stop your whining for now. I love how Hockney now has like a relationship with Rack where he's like, stop your whining. Stop your whining for now and let's head over to the control room, Rack. You want to fight, don't you? Fine. But what does he mean by brain? Is it something I can eat?
What? He's literally a toe.
He just proved it. He's like, oh, that kind of brain.
What's he doing?
What is he doing? And there he goes. Just let him be, Amy. Hi, Luca. Oh, does he have something?
Oh, one of these things.
Huh? Oh, they love playing with those. That's okay.
Are you sure they don't just bolt them?
Nah, I mean, maybe I don't think they do. No, that's their favorite things. You know when guys, when you get like a thing of bread and the thing like ties up the end of the loaf, they love those things. And now he's behind me.
Where's Luca? Did she zip out?
I think he's escaping. Yep, you can close the door. And they both left the room. Wow, what a productive adventure that you all couldn't see. I apologize. They took over our live stream. All right.
Yep.
Cut into Kun.
It's a frustrating situation, but I'm glad I can reach Hockney at least. I'll need to catch a mouse if I'm going to get out onto the field at the right moment. I don't know what the situation is like on the field, but I hope that Yama or Bomb aren't already up against some hardcore enemies. We have to get to the control room before then and try to communicate with the field.
Just a reminder, I know we've seen the names around, but don't mention names that Amy has not seen yet. Just a general reminder. Thank you. Okay, but you're good. I know you forgot, so that's fine.
I know I've seen some names, but usually I forget them.
Yeah. Let's keep it as, spoiler free. I hope they yeah, okay.
But I'll let Hockney and his team deal with that. For now, I need to find a mouse. And send someone who might be able to help Bomb out onto the field.
Uh-oh. Someone's looking at Kun's lighthouse.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you.
Stop right there! Oh, stop right there!
There you go.
Oh, don't yell so loud or the enemy might hear. But we just found a mouse! I have to shout so I can go faster! I can't let this chance slip between my fingers. Hey, Namo, wouldn't it be better if you just let go of my hand and ran on ahead without me? What? I may be stronger, but you're way faster than me. But I've never once let go of your hand since the battle that day. A what? A what? Ever since that day. Wait, who's talking?
I don't know.
Ever since that
Probably
day when
Namo.
we found out that we have a special bond that allows us to use more powerful Shinzu when we hold hands. We've always held hands in times of trouble.
What's up, Tristan?
Hello. We can't let go of each other at a time like this. It's too dangerous. And stop complaining. And run. Well. Oh. Did you see that? There are two mice. Oh no, they're going in opposite directions. Which way should we go? Oh no.
What?
They have to split up now.
Yeah.
Let's split up and go after them. What? It's not a battle anyway. We're just hunting for mice. We should be fine by ourselves. Wouldn't it be even better if we could both go out onto the field? And I think that's exactly what the enemy is trying to do. Split them up.
You think so?
I'll see you in a bit. I'll be in the Slayer candidate's field. Hey. And that's where everything goes wrong. She of course doesn't.
Yep.
What if we run into an enemy? It's okay. I can catch that mouse in no time. Sola! See you on the field.
And great.
Hey! Ugh, damn it. Stop! Ha! I'll trap it in Shinzu. Oh. Okay. A lighthouse? Who's there? Well.
Hey, it's you. Where's the one you're always holding hands with?
Yep, that was an enemy tactic.
His chair is just hopping around.
I know, it's like Duke.
Okay, it's not like Duke. Okay, this is his art. He's not always in his chair. All right, let's move. Come on. You didn't split up, did you?
Oh no, a feline. It sure is fast. I hope Sola is okay. She should be fine, right? If we could just catch these mice and get out of here like Sola said, it would be great. But now that I don't have her hand in mine, something just doesn't feel right. Still, this is no time to show weakness. I'll block its path with Shinzu. There. All right. Now if I can just catch it.
Sing. Squeak.
What the? Who did that?
I was wondering where that mouse went. Here it is.
Huh? Oh.
Also Isaiah. Yes, Amy. Get
Yeah.
Of course.
Some Duke slander.
Mm-hmm.
Always has to happen. White?
I saw this mouse first. Let me have it.
Gosh. But I need it too. I promised to get out onto the field.
I have something I need to do.
What?
The last soul I need to devour is out on that field.
Soul? Whose?
There's a soul from outside the tower here. The most valuable type of soul in the whole tower.
Huh? You don't mean... No. Slayer. We're on the same team! Oh. What the actual heck happened here and outside?
Outside, don't even worry about it. But here...
Did he just kill her? What the actual... What? No, I liked her!
Flashback to
I liked her!
an hour ago. White's a good guy.
I never said he was the good
I
guy. He was
know.
just in the good guy team.
Is he still on the good guy team? Is he
It
still
looks
on
like
the
he's
good-
going stray mode now.
He's going rogue. We can. I mean, we
Rogue.
can just forgive him for. He just killed one good guy. Now this is crazy,
No,
bro.
I liked her! Oh, they shouldn't have split. Freaking. Now Sola is gonna be. Well, if Sola doesn't die, she's gonna be blaming herself. Oh no. Sola. I miss your hand.
Yeah. Those are like her last thoughts.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Sola
Her
means in
hand.
Spanish alone, but feminine. That's true. Her name is Alone.
That's true.
Her name literally means alone. I keep telling everyone I
thought
never
of that.
take sides. What do you all expect from me? He's talking to the readers. He's like, I keep telling everyone I never take sides.
Wow.
What do you all expect from me? He's like, I spell it out so clearly. No, it's sad.
Wow, that is so sad.
Yeah,
Gosh, he didn't have to kill her.
yeah.
Sheesh.
So with this mouse, I can go out onto the field, huh?
She's gonna mess things up.
I'm getting excited. I hope no one else has already devoured him. He's like squeezing them out.
I am concerned to what they're actually doing outside.
Do we want to check?
Yes.
All right. What are y'all up to? False alarm. No harm done. Like, why? What's the point in killing her? Why keep her alive? White's a murderer, man. He's he killed billions of people. To him, it means nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess so.
like there's no loss for him to kill her. It literally is like if I
It's a
ate a Ritz
gain for
cracker.
him.
It's like if I just grabbed it and it's like, why did I grab one more cracker? It's like, he likes that. He likes to do it.
I know,
It sucks.
Just sucks.
Yeah. Jovial Grace.
He already had the mouse. He could have done like quick, and that's it.
Yep, he could have for sure.
I guess that's an extra soul for him.
True. just keeps jumping around everywhere. Is it trying to make me waste a turn? Then I'll try using a bow. I'm not sure if it's because I've made this shape before, but it doesn't seem that hard to make stuff with Shinsu. With this, I can hit it! So he like shot it and then warped it around to chase it.
What was that flying thing?
It's him.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought it was the same panel.
No. And Bomb exploded him. Nice.
Wow.
Nice job, Bomb. Great! It worked! I exploded him into a million pieces. Sorry. The powers within me have definitely been changing ever since my battle with Calavan. It's only been a short while since then, but it already feels like I can control a surprising amount of Shinsu. I heard from Hwaryun. You pushed yourself too hard during training, huh? She says you've been so fixated on training that you haven't eaten or rested properly. I know you want to get stronger, but if you keep this up, your body won't last long. It seems kind of funny to hear you say that when you're the one holding my friends hostage and making me get stronger. I want to get stronger no matter what so that I can get out of here as soon as possible. Well, if you say so. What do you think it means to get stronger? Being powerful enough to keep your friends out of danger? Some people have the wrong idea that if they just get strong enough, everything will be different. But when they reflect on themselves after getting stronger, they realize they've become far more twisted than they ever wanted. A monster obsessed only with turning their whole body into a weapon and focusing all their energy on defeating someone. People like that may be able to save others, but they can't save themselves. In the end, they destroy themselves and those around them. I know better than anyone, because that's what I did. You have an incredible talent. You'll grow much more quickly than you think, even without pushing yourself too hard. I actually just got 2 ideas.
2? Not 1, but 2? Wow. Wait for Towers and Gods, guys. There'll be
There we
surprises.
go. There we go. We're good. You have an incredible talent. You'll grow much more quickly than you think, even without pushing yourself so hard. But even if you want to get stronger for someone else's sake, just don't let that power control you. Always beware and keep a close eye on your own power. If you can't save yourself, you can't save anyone. Don't let it control you.
Also creepy.
Yeah. The field.
Oh no.
What a relief. It looks like no one beat me to him.
Oh no.
Participant Bomb has won the battle. He will now be taken off the battlefield.
Oh. Wait, he just got to the battlefield. Wait. Oh.
No, just to the next battlefield.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Slayer candidate. Nice to meet you on the field. What? Has he already gotten out of the cat tower? What's wrong? I'm here making a fool of myself, playing this silly game for you. Yet you don't look happy to see me at all. Because I doubt you're here to help me. Ouch, that hurts. I'm the one who saved you from Calavan at the defensive wall before, remember? Isn't that because you want something from me? You're right. You know me all too well. Why did you come to my part of the map? I told you before. I want to teach you how to ignite the power within you.
Yeah,
Let's continue the fight we started on the Hell Train.
Oh no.
I want to bring out your power and devour your soul at its tastiest. I knew it. That's why he came onto my field.
Okay, so he was aware of that potentially happening.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, White's been giving him the sexy eyes for a long time now, so. I'm curious. I wonder what an irregular's soul tastes like.
Well, you won't get to him because he's an irregular.
To be continued.
Wow, that was a lot. Thank you guys for sticking around.
That was a lot, but Amy, what did you think?
Oh, those were amazing chapters.
Amazing.
I am so sad with Sola's sister. Namo.
Yep.
I think that was the saddest. Of course, Haracha. That was a sad death as well. Even if we didn't know him for that long.
Yeah. We didn't know Namo for that long either, but still, it felt like SAU had just introduced them. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It was like, oh, I wonder what SAU is going to do with... Oh.
He just kills them off.
Oh.
No, I liked the twins.
Well,
They had so much potential.
it's just one sister now. It's just Sola.
Está sola.
Está sola.
Qué triste.
Sola es triste. Sola tiene... No, Sola está triste.
Muy triste.
I'm basically fluent, guys. I'm basically fluent.
She's very sad. But
Oh.
thank you. Huh?
Namo es muerte.
Namo.
Namo es muerte.
¿Por qué? Ah,
¿Sí?
está muerta.
Sí. Namo está muerta.
Is dead. Almost.
That was close.
You were close.
I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I gave it a shot.
Tristan, do you approve?
Can you speak in Spanish for a minute to show people that you do speak Spanish?
What can I say?
Wait, give the review. Give the review for these chapters in Spanish in like 2 sentences.
2 cents. Fue muy triste. Okay,
You
I'll
don't
do
sound
it in
like you're
Puerto
fluent.
Rican Spanish.
Please.
Excuse my Puerto Rican Spanish. Because usually we talk fast and we omit the S's. ¿Qué puedo decir?
That's all you?
Me gustó mucho la batalla entre Haracha y Han Sang-yu. Me encantó que él tuviera 2 episodios completos de solamente Han Sang-yu, porque no hemos visto eso, como Joe ya dijo.
Sí.
Y muy triste lo de las 2 muertes.
Dos muertes.
2 muertes.
Sí.
Me gustaban esos personajes. Estoy triste por esos personajes. Y no quiero que Bam se muera. Bam no va a morir.
Sí.
Bam no va a morir. White lo quiere, pero
Sí.
quiere su alma.
Él quiere, ¿sí?
¿Sí?
Él quiere.
Su
¡Bam!
alma. El alma de Bam.
Sí. White quiere el alma de Bam.
Sí. Pero no.
Uh-oh.
Pero no lo va a tener.
Everyone who doesn't speak Spanish is like, the frick is going on right now? I understood that, but care to elaborate for the rest of the audience? Can you summarize that in English
Yes.
now?
So, translated, I like that Han Sang-yu had a huge fight for like 2 episodes, more or less.
Yeah.
And got that highlight of his fight.
Yeah.
And also of how it was so sad with the deaths. I liked the characters.
Yeah.
And how White wants souls. Bom's soul.
Right.
But he's not gonna get it.
He's not. Why?
Even if he wants it, he's not
Why?
gonna get it. Because Bomb is an irregular.
What does that
Es
matter?
irregular.
Bomb es irregular. Muy irregular.
Muy irregular. Y poderoso.
Okay, I mean, honestly, that's a fair reason. Like, but it won't work because Bomb is powerful. You know, that summarizes TOG, I would say.
I mean, White is powerful too, but Bomb is irregular.
Right. Okay.
Which is what makes him and he's the savior. If Bomb dies, who's gonna save us now? You know?
Rack, obviously.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
Rack is a toe now. I'm sorry, that felt bad. I'm sorry, Rack. I take it back. Rack.
Oh my god. Don't need to speak Italian now? Hell no. Alright.
Oh, yes! What do you know in Italian? Yeah, I've taught you some things, and your mom has taught you some things in Italian. Did I just wipe out?
Mangia, mangia.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what my mom says sometimes.
Mangia, mangia. Yo mangio. Tu mangi. Yeah, I took Italian for like a semester or a year. I can't remember.
Giovanni Giorgio.
That's the Italian you know.
Bruno Bucciarati.
Wow, those are names in Italian. Not Italian language.
Narancia. Si. Anyway, let's end with this because more of a disaster.
Yep.
Buenas noches, Logic Slayer.
We shall speak more Spanish next time. Thank
Si.
you for tuning in for our class.
Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
Yes, wonderful week. Until next time, and see you all for Towers and Gods this Friday.
That's right, and thank you, Isaiah. Glad you. That's all I need in an Italian family. That's all you need. All right, everybody. Bye bye. See you later.